basically, we barricaded one room, so we only had to do one fight at once.
Because I'm getting horrible flashbacks from the one shot that Cease did where I, like, drug someone, like, 100-something feet with my monk and left them there. And that's when it summoned all its friends.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. I wouldn't do something like that.
Wait, no, wasn't that in this campaign where you took something out and it screamed and like all of the other things spawned?
That was a one shot, because that was also right after my character like blew his whole load on the boss, and then the boss was just not the boss anymore.
Okay. I was thinking that it was in the lava area we were going through for some reason.
Where we fought the one dude, the Oni?
Yeah, before we got to him, I thought you had taken one of the things down the hall or something, and they got mad and yelled, and a bunch of the other guys that had been asleep wake up.
That's entirely possible. I'd have to
So
go
you've done this multiple times, really.
You know, I should
There's the Tomb of Annihilation one where we went into the one temple and then they hit the gong and summoned like 4 encounters worth of guys.
Yeah, we're like, let him hit the gong. That's fine. We'll just stay here.
I just need to like play a character that is not like CC focused.
Yeah, that was fun. That was a lot of fun.
I'm getting flashbacks to 2005, my first ever run in Gnome Gun.
Oh.
Somebody was an engineer and mind controlled one of the robot mobs, and then thought that mobs would take fall damage the way players do, and flung it from the upper ring down to the lower level floor.
Oh, so it just like ran back, grabbing everything along the way.
So we carry on, and about 30 to 40 seconds later, this dust cloud just appears of mobs.
Amazing.
Also, the gong thing. First time you ever go through Razorfen Downs, and you just hit the gong, and every spider just turns up at once.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I think we've had enough of a recap from that, I think. So we're going to dig right into it. You guys just finished killing off the massive rhinoceros beetle that for some reason was in here. And the room it was in, which was down here where Lyra and Del and Splenda currently are, and Splenda I think is not going to make it from what she said earlier. I'm just going to move her out for now. There's like a bunch of piles of ore on the right-hand side of different kinds with weird glints of metal all through them. There's a work table, giant piece of quarried stone, a bunch of lumber that actually looks really high quality and well cared for, a dormant forge, and Lyra is standing on top of a partially carved statue. And in the room to the north where everyone else is, there's some bookshelves to the north, a couple of desks, a giant cauldron in the middle of the floor where Torque is standing, and work tables all around the bottom surfaces there with a bunch of small vials and potions all over the one down on the bottom left there, which look like they've been there for a very long time. They're all covered with dust and such like that, but it doesn't look like this place has been like terribly damaged or anything like that. It just looks like it's been left relatively empty except for the traffic that goes through the middle of it, clearly from the marks on the ground.
Okay.
Remind me of the rule again. I believe I can make some sort of check to test what a potion is, or is that also like short rest rules?
You can drink it.
This is true. I mean, I know I can identify stuff if I need to, but...
Yeah.
I hope I haven't gone bad.
No, I thought there was a way that you could like taste it with no ill effects or something, but...
I think take a little taste.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure there is.
I'm just gonna do a different thing, and I'm going to use a charge of my wand of detection. to cast Detect Magic.
Okay. And what's the radius on that again?
That's what I was just looking up. Looks to be 30 feet for 10. What is this, 10 minutes?
Is it not just standard detect magic?
10 minutes, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, the cauldron glows, or at least what's in the cauldron glows a little bit. There's 3 of the bottles on the south wall there, all glow, and there is one book that's in a glass case in the bookcase directly north of you, which is also glowing.
Torque dear, whatever is in there looks to be magical. And I will like pull the vials that are glowing in front of me in this desk forward towards me.
The cauldron is almost empty. There's stuff caked around the inside of it, which is what's glowing.
Got it.
Did you say
the 3 flasks or whatever towards me?
Yeah, 3 of those flasks have some kind of a glow to them.
Did you say one's in a bookshelf?
A book, yes.
Yeah, in a glass case.
Oh, right, okay. Do you want me to see if it's unlocked?
Virgil, dear, the bookcase right here, can you open it, please?
Is it right in front of where Grandma is?
No, it's up here.
Okay. Before I do, I'm going to check it for traps.
Okay.
Do you want a perception or an investigation? I mean, it's the same.
Investigation.
Okay. 21.
You don't appear to see any traps.
My 100% ratio continues. I will attempt to open it. Is it locked?
Nope, the case opens up pretty well. It looks like it's more of a keep the dust off it thing.
Okay. I just slowly open it, and then just turn my head to Glimmer, very confused as to why she's asking me to open something that's already open.
We don't know anything about this place.
I see.
I need
So
a book from there. Hold on.
So you send me in some kind of test subject.
You are the one looking for traps and whatnot so far.
Mental note, next time we go back to town, I need Virgil to just paint the crash test dummy logo on his head. I take the vial out. I look and go, how many vials are in this bookshelf?
None.
Oh, I thought
There was a magical book in the bookcase.
Oh, right. How many books are in this bookcase?
If you want to take some time counting, you can. There are a total of 214 various tomes and ledgers and things like that on the bookcases. There's 2 of them.
Because I don't know which book I'm grabbing.
There's one in a glass case. That's separated out from the other books.
Oh, right. I thought you meant when you open the glass case, there's a bunch of books, not just one book in a case on its own. Sorry.
No, most of the books are open. There's one glass case that contains one single book.
So I take the book out and just turn and hand it over to Glimmer. What do you reckon? Pet or child?
Sorry, one of my kids was yelling.
I've taken the book out and handed it to you.
Ah, excellent.
You are welcome.
And I guess I'll just quickly peruse the books if there's anything of interest, I guess.
I presume you speak Elvish?
I do.
And was it just this one book that you're looking at?
So I have that one in my hand, but then I went up to the shelves to look at the titles or whatever to see if there's anything interesting.
There's a lot that's interesting. If you can give me an investigation check to try and pick out specific ones. Like, they all look like they'd be worth something, but not
Sure.
possibly a lot. Like, there are 2d6 gold pieces each for most of them. Various treatises on magic and things like that. There's no spell books.
Sure, that's fine. I will drop the concentration on detect magic, give myself guidance.
And all the books are written in Elvish, as far as you can tell.
Okay. An 18 for an investigation check.
Yep. Two of the books do stand out to you. One of them is titled Study in Planar Travel, and the other one is Inquiries of Planar Origins. And those are both books you have actually heard of and never actually managed to find a copy of.
Cool.
Like well-known research tomes on those subjects. So they would be worth a fair bit to any interested party. They're worth about 250 gold each.
While all that's happening, since Glimmer had pointed out the cauldron that Torque was standing right next to, he has since reached in and just kind of used the palm of his hand to kind of scrape the gooey sides of the cauldron. And he's just kind of standing there with goo in his hand.
You are kind of stuck to the inside of the thing now.
Oh, good.
You don't really get too far in the scraping.
It appears that this is glue.
Why are you touching it?
You pointed it out. I
I
thought
said
you
it
wanted
was
me to.
magical.
Yes. I thought you wanted me to check it out and see what it was.
Okay, can you pull yourself off?
Currently, no.
I mean, you haven't really tried. You just done like the regular try and pull your hand off and it doesn't want to come.
You could walk around with a cauldron on your hand all day.
I'll just kind of give it a good yank back, trying to...
Give me a strength check.
Like, as Virgil's watching this,
Oh,
he
Lord.
just pulls the poke out of his arm and ignites it, and he's like, hold still.
You're pretty stuck, bud.
I'm gonna go over and look at Talk and be like, do not move.
If you
And
touch me, I will kill you.
do not move. This blade, Endus, is
Yeah.
pretty much like a beam of light energy, correct?
Yep.
Can I use it to carve out a piece of the cauldron?
You can try.
Okay, I'm going to carve around the others from the other side where Talk is, and like carve around it. Kind of like my inspiration for this is in episode 1 when they're basically shoving the lightsabers through the blast doors to cut them open.
Give me
So
a dexterity check.
I'm not cutting between the glue and I'm not cutting the glue between Talk and the cauldron. I'm just cutting the piece of cauldron that Talk's stuck to, so he's still going to be stuck to that one piece.
That's fine. I'm still getting you to do a dexterity check to avoid cutting Torque.
Okay. Nat 20.
That's fine. I was only setting the DC for that at 12. But the DC to get for Torque to rip his hand out was only 15.
You can
Really
deal
hoping
with
for a
that
giant boxing glove.
You can deal with it in your own time now. You are welcome.
And Lyra is spamming investigation checks.
I'm having dice issues. I'm just
Aw.
fixing it.
I was just making sure I wasn't missing something. Or you were like muted and couldn't unmute, and this is how you're getting attention.
That's a great way to do it. That's it. From now on, I'll pick whatever I have the worst negative in, and that's what I'll spam.
Whenever we want something to say, just roll the dice check like 5 times.
No, like randomly for some reason I rolled 1, and just to make sure my dice was rolling and was working, and it rolled 2 dice, and I was like, well, that didn't make sense. So I had to double check my settings were right, and I was putzing with it trying to get it to work right. It's working now, so we're good. But all that said, I do want to investigate the desk that I'm just sitting here at.
Just give me a investigation check for the entire room.
Fantastic. Here's where I roll a 1.
Why would you speak that into existence?
7.
Hey,
Because if you
Not a
could
one.
see all these rolls that I'd been rolling myself, it was 9, 7, 5, 9, 7, 7.
yeah, we
Technically,
can see
this should have been a 5 for consistency.
This is horrible. My dice don't like me.
It's odd that there's all of this stuff that's sitting around that it looks like fairly high quality crafting materials, and they're covered in dust, but they've clearly not been bothered in like decades for some reason, even though there's clearly been traffic through the room. On the desk with that check, there's enough tools there you could pull together a set of jeweler's tools.
Sure.
And you can tell there's definitely stuff that's worthwhile in the lumber and in the ore, but you don't know what you're looking for, really.
I'm gonna pick up random pieces.
Okay, give me a d20 check. Just a regular d20.
13.
Now you got a couple of chunks of dark metal, maybe iron.
Fantastic. I have no idea. Just sounds good. I'll do something with it.
Looking at Torque's hand with the piece of cauldron on it, is there enough room for like me to try to grab onto the piece of cauldron to try and help him pull his hand off? So like pull away and he could pull away.
There's enough around the edges of things you can get a hold of it, yeah. You can slip a crowbar in there too if you wanted to.
Well, yeah, but I'm a dog, so I'm not gonna do
Oh,
that.
that's true.
So he's like, Torque, I can try and hold on to this piece and you can pull. If you're okay with that, we can maybe get you unstuck.
Alright. Better than having
Ah.
this on me forever.
Yeah. Or like clamp my mouth on it. Like, alright.
And give me another strength check with advantage. Hey, it pops off.
Yay. Quickly spit it out so it doesn't get stuck in my mouth.
I walk over to Glimmer with the residue on my hand. Does this mean anything to you?
Hey,
You should just know what everything is.
hold on. And I fiddle through my bag and I take out a scroll of identify and I use it on Torque's hand to cast identify.
You can tell it's remnants of sovereign glue, but it's also old enough that it's slightly denatured and more fragile and brittle than it should be,
Oh,
which is the only reason he got it off his hand.
yeah. That was once something called sovereign glue, and clearly its age has caused it to somehow fail. Otherwise, you wouldn't be able to ever remove that.
So I was right. I said it appeared to be glue.
Yes, from my understanding, in its prime, it is, nothing gets anything off of it. Also, I'm super sad I never actually got to really use that in Cease's game. That was one of my favorite things that I wanted.
You do also notice, Glimmer, that this was an entire cauldron full of sovereign glue. Who knows what that was used for?
That's what I was wondering.
Either way, that excites me.
Endus, is
Mhm.
this and that, are those like desks?
They're like sitting desks that you could do work on. There
Is
is a drawer
there's-
in each of them.
Yeah, but is anything on them?
On them, no.
Never mind.
Torque is now just sitting there repeatedly opening and closing his hand, watching it stick, kind of.
Look, yeah.
It is flaking off slowly.
Said there was a drawer on all these desks.
Yes, there is.
I'm gonna open this drawer.
There is nothing in the drawer.
That's not fun.
It's a bit anticlimactic there.
It is.
I'm
I'll
sorry.
open this drawer.
There's also nothing in that drawer.
Did I just leave
love
the
it.
drawer hanging open?
Just like, well,
I'm sorry. Like the adventure literally says there's a drawer, in each of them, but there's nothing in the drawer.
I love it. Alright, is the stuff in this bookcase, are there books also in Elvish?
Yeah, all the books. Like there's a total of 214 other books on the shelves that you guys
Okay.
could take. Like, if you can read Elvish or anything like that, they're all books on various magical subjects. They've already found the only valuable ones, really.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at them and like push my nose up them, and then I'll be like, meh, gobbledygook. I'm gonna
Also
trot
covered
away.
in dust.
Yeah. Achoo.
And there were those 3 potions still that I don't think anybody's identified.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say that I have them. I marked them down that they're magical in some nature, but I'm not gonna spend the time to. Between the book and the 3 potions, it would take me like 40 minutes to figure out what they all
Yeah.
are. So, just not gonna bother.
Torque is listening at the door to see if he can hear anything on the other side.
Give me either perception or investigation, whichever one you prefer.
Definitely perception. Because I forgot that I'm still raging from our fight.
Nah.
Strength,
What about you,
perception.
You hear something shuffling around behind the door, and you also hear more distantly some rattling of chains.
You mean you
That
could have
seems
made,
even more muffled than the shuffling, though.
you mean you could have made your strength check to get your hand off the glue with advantage?
Yeah.
Nah. Oh well.
We
I
should still take the cauldron with us so that we can put it on someone's head as a battle tactic.
Hey.
Good
Hey,
luck
Glimmer,
getting
did you want to read that book that was in the glass case at all? Even the title?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Does this sort of seem to get excluded? The title is Earthland the Fiendbiter's Guide to the Diabolic.
Ooh.
It's what?
I'm gonna copy paste it.
That works for me.
My map just went weird. don't know what happened.
I said mine's still the same.
My screen went white.
I turn around and I forget whether we've established if anybody else knows sign language, but I sign to the rest of the group that there is something shuffling on the other side of the store.
And Radix, that is a magic item.
Okay. I haven't identified it yet, so I don't want to necessarily add it specifically yet to my inventory.
Yeah.
Are these double doors to the top of us?
Just a second, I just lost my entire map because I clicked the wrong goddamn thing.
Oh no.
Tried to close the other window, clicked the wrong one. The double door is where? To the north there?
Are they double doors? Yeah.
Yeah, there's 2 doors.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the other side of Talk and be in front of the other one, ready to go.
Yeah.
Torque signs back. Basically, open the door? Question mark?
I just sign. Do we rush them?
I will sign. We have to go one way or another. Gesturing also to the side door.
I'm doing a very cartoon looking, like, image of looking back and forth at everybody, trying to figure out what they're signing.
Me too. What?
You can do the dog thing.
Yeah, Mom? Huh? What?
Oh, no, I look at Virgil, and then I look at Glimmer, and then I look at Torque, and I look back at Glimmer, and I'm like, what the?
I'm sorry. I look at Dell doing the head tilt thing, and I just sign. Does anybody speak dog?
DM, can I recognize one word? Any word, I don't care, pick a word.
Over this campaign, we're going to teach you sign language.
We're gonna have
What was
fun
it
with
exactly that you communicated, Torque?
That there is something shuffling behind this door. And then
You got the
later
word
asked,
behind.
Behind.
"Oh, good."
Okay. We're talking about people's bloods.
He signs. If that's the only word I get, I like raise and lower my shield. Like I'm behind my shield. I'm not behind my shield. I'm behind my shield. I'm not behind my shield. And I even
Now
I whisper that. I'm like, behind the shield, not behind the shield. Behind the shield, not behind the shield.
now I'm doing head tilty at you. Like, what is happening?
Torque turns to Lyra and drops the actual sign language and just holds up his maul and points at it and then points at the door.
can't. I'm crying. I'm so tired. I'm sorry for all the giggles that are taking place. Oh my gosh. What weapon do I have? What do I have? I don't even remember what kind of weapon I have.
Didn't you have a cool like
That-
axe or
Is it
something?
an axe? Fantastic. That's what I was trying to figure out. I was like, I don't know. It just says the calling dark. Oh, yeah, it's a battle axe. I raise my battle axe and I point at it and I swipe the air. Like, okay.
Huh. Have you all lost your minds? What is happening?
Absolutely. We're deprived of sunlight.
We got a little too close to the drug burning fire.
Turk says screw it and pushes through the door.
Then you can all roll initiative.
Hey!
Can I open the door on the map?
You should be able to just click it.
When he opens his, I'll open mine at the same time. To-
Oh, same initiative.
Oh. Oh, these tokens have no graphics. I wonder what we're looking at.
Oh, this is more of the
Ooh.
weird mutant gorilla default we use.
Goody.
And a lot of blood all over the floors.
Oh, goody.
I just wasted my natural 20.
It is never a waste to go early in initiative order.
Yes.
I'm gonna have to restart my browser.
Wait, is that
Especially
floor
when-
like splattered in blood? Did you just say that? I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's... And the blood does not look particularly unfresh.
Great.
It's still damp.
Okay.
That's not right. That should just be a +4. My dice are that messed up. So it's a 23, not a
36.
36. Yeah, no. It's a
Wow.
23. I get advantage on my initiative, and instead of rolling 2d20s and adding 4, they've just rolled 2d20s and
Yeah.
added them together. Right, I'm just gonna quickly restart my browser.
Hilarious, you're still going first.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I know. I figured that was gonna happen.
It
with
just
the-
didn't change anything with the initiative order.
It just says 36 instead of 23. I'm so fast, I'm starting the next campaign already. So welcome to Baldur's Gate. No. Okay. I've not been able to do this for a while, so I need to quickly read how this feature works. I think I automatically have advantage on everything. Yeah, advantage on attacks against any creature that hasn't taken a turn yet, and if my sneak attack does any damage, it takes an additional 5. Goody. Okay, so
It is important that they are not surprised.
oh no, it's not about surprised. This is an assassin thing.
No, I know. I'm just being clear that they are not surprised. They knew you guys were there. They were just holding the defensive position. You
Okay.
guys were not particularly quiet.
Running
did
into
they-
the corner.
Okay.
Sorry, go on.
I was just gonna ask what they look like because I missed that. I'm sorry.
They look like they were human at some point, but they've somehow mutated or devolved. So like they're running around on their knuckles like gorillas often do.
Oh.
Their faces have gotten a lot more brutish than they should be looking, but it's still clear that they were at one point human. They're also all completely naked,
Oh, good.
and they
I'm
look like
going
they
to-
would be in like their middle-aged somehow, like in their
I
50s or older.
this thing's possibly already dead. We'll see.
Did you crit?
Yes. I told you, I got that nat 1 in like the warm up, and this is my second nat 20 already in like 3 rolls. So
That's
15
okay,
damage.
Andis. If you want to get him back, there's no way he could get to that corner without provoking.
I have bonus action for disengage.
Did you use your bonus action to disengage?
Yeah.
No. He says that there's no way I can get to that corner. Oh Christ, I didn't think about
To
that.
get to that corner.
Oh, I did not look at the map. You are correct, sir.
Any square you'd have to go through would be close enough to yellow that yellow would get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah.
Oh, in that case, I hadn't thought about that. Now, go on, go for it then. Just roll it. And the sneak attack, add 5 to this.
Oh, well, before you do all of that, let's see if you even get a chance to.
Ah.
Because that one is going to try and bite you. Because it's funny.
I always approve of actions based on the funny.
That's AC of 12.
Miss.
I think it's a miss. Their biting attack has a sleep poison effect.
Okay.
It would have been funny to set up this whole, like, I'm going to crit him right off the bat. Nope, asleep.
I'm immune to sleep.
Oh, that's fair.
Robot, can't sleep. So 29 plus 5 plus 50, so that's 49 points of radiant damage on the first hit.
That was to purple, one below you?
Yeah.
And you said 49?
49 points of radiant. 15 plus 29
That
plus
is
5.
not enough to kill it.
No way. Okay, offhand, which also has advantage. I will use the new shiny scimitar that is not a arm blade. It's just in my hand. That's more like a regular blow. 21 to hit.
That's a hit. These guys' AC is only 13.
6 damage.
That is enough to kill it.
Hey!
He had 3 hit points left. So close to a one-shot.
And I have a bonus action still, because that was Nick, so... I'm just going to walk back out of the room. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Oh no, wait, hang on. How many feet of movement do I have? 40, yep, back to there. I'm just going to walk in, kill a guy, and just walk back out.
Okay.
There's not enough room for everybody in here.
Red guy goes, or red, brown, whatever the color that is, guy goes next. He's going to try and bite Torque, even though it's pointless.
Meanwhile, Torque is shrugging and kind of half turning, like, what the fuck? For the other guy that just walked in and then walked right back past him.
AC 24.
Yeah, that hits a little bit.
He's also immune to sleep.
That's 4 piercing damage. And you said you're immune to sleep?
Yep.
Are you
and
still...
that won't have any further effect. I think he's still raging.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Unless we spent more than 10 minutes in that room.
No.
Nope, Glimmer was spending scrolls and stuff and one charges. Okay, so that's that, and then claw attacks. That's terrible. AC 14.
Nope.
And worse, AC 9. And that brings up to your turn.
Sounds like revenge. And I'm attacking recklessly. About a 27 to hit.
Yep.
$17 bludgeoning, 5 radiant. Second attack. Another 27 to hit. 13 bludgeon, 3 radiant.
Why can't I click the radiant damage? Making me do manual damage? Come on. Okay, anything else?
Is it still alive?
Yeah, he's bloodied, but he's still up.
You know what? Nope, I only have one of those left. Never mind, I'm done.
And that brings us to Delvin.
Okay. That's what I thought. Okay. Oop. I'm gonna move up there.
Hey, Virgil, why don't you stay in the room?
Not that I've ever done this before, but I'm going to transfer into goblin form. And I am going to cast Thunder Wave at them. So they should make Constitution saving throws.
First one rolls a 20. The second one is a 7.
Okay.
So closest one will be the first one.
Yeah. Second save takes half damage. Alright. Okay. 6 thunder damage. The one that didn't save is moved like 10 feet away if possible. I think it's the one by the back wall though,
It is.
so
he'll just
yeah.
slide into the wall.
Okay. Cool. I was hoping for a better roll than that. Oh, are there any like unsecured objects in the area either?
The blood splatters up against the wall. Yes, that's about the only other object in there, though.
Okay. Oh yeah, and by the way, there is a thunderous boom that's heard from 300 feet away. I forgot about that part. But you know. Okay. Sweet. Thank you. And I'm gonna back up to here after that.
He's going to get an attack of opportunity on you then.
Oh, right. I forgot. Yep. Oh, wait. I'm Goblin. Hold on. I am Goblin. I think I can do a thing as Goblin. I'm sorry. I'm so rarely Goblin.
As a bonus action.
Yeah. I was going to say, I think I can disengage as a bonus action, right? Oh, wait. But I used my bonus action to shift. So never mind. I take the opportunity.
And he's going to try and take a bite at you. AC of 15.
Oh, nope. Misses.
Okay.
Yay.
Anything else?
That's it.
Then that brings us to Lyra.
In my current location, can I see the one standing in front of Torque?
You can see both of them. Both of those doors are open.
Clear enough that I can take a short bow shot.
Yep.
Fantastic. We're gonna shoot that guy. $16 to hit.
That's it.
That is 4 piercing.
Okay.
And then
It's
a
still
20
up.
to hit. 20 to hit. For 3 piercing.
Still up.
And I'm gonna take a step further away from the door. And that's my turn.
That's the dead guy and then the yellow guy. Who's going to rush at somebody and I don't know who.
Eeny, miny, mo, we're all in a row.
It's not Torque. So it's going to be Dell. So Torque can take a attack of opportunity as he rushes by them.
I'm
Glimmer
just
might have been
looking
on
at.
the list, but they didn't know that Glimmer was even there.
Aha, yes. Since I was reckless, I still get that on other turns. $20 to hit.
Yep.
18 bludgeoning. 1 radiant, and give me a con save, please.
No. Oh, that's bad. 11.
Yeah, he is toppled.
Hey.
I'm going to move him back to where he would have left. And drop him there. 2, 3, 4. He does not have enough move left to get back up.
Hey, that's amazing. Good job.
You can still attack from prone, though, can't he?
Yeah, I guess he's going to have to. It's going to cancel out with the advantage from Torque being reckless, though, and Torque is the only target he's got, so we do what we do.
It's going to gnaw at your ankles.
Yep, not your ankles. AC 14.
No.
You can zoom in and see your AC, actually. 18 is what I'm looking for. Claw attack is AC 14 again, and last claw is even worse. So, nope, he's flailing around on the ground. And finally, that brings us to Glimmer. Oh, yep, because even Todd's not here.
So I guess I'll move down to like here. Assume I can see whatever that is brown.
Yep.
I will cast a spell at it. Can I have it make a intelligence saving throw?
Oh, God.
Casting Mind Sliver.
Rolled a 14, so he gets an 11.
Okay. So it takes some psychic damage, 5 psychic damage. And on its next minus d4 from the next saving throw it makes before the end of my next turn.
Its next saving throw, it'll continue to bleed out.
Oh, right. Sheet was open. Didn't see it. Okay, cool. Then that'll be my turn.
Okay. Top of the round to Virgil, then.
Next step forward, and this thing's on the floor, so I'm just going to roll with advantage. Nat 20 again. I literally rolled a 1 and a 20. Is it even worth me rolling the dice damage?
Probably not, but do it anyway.
I roll with advantage on literally every attack, and I don't crit this much.
I am. This is just rogue stuff, man. I mean, it only ever happens with like sneak attacks. So yeah, that's another 31 points of radiant damage.
Yeah, that's enough.
And I am
You guys
concerned
took
about
2 points of damage because one managed to bite a little bit of Torque.
I mean, I just did, what was it, like nearly 80 points of damage in a single combat in 2 rounds, so. I will use, are we still in initiative? Because I can't help but note that we set off a very loud exploding noise.
You're out of initiative now. I will say now you notice that behind those guys, hanging off of those doors, there's the remnants of, not like ghostly, but they're very finely made silvery chains that are they're all completely shattered and are hanging down loose. But it looks like the doors were at one point chain shut. So the chains are surprisingly flimsy looking.
Before anybody considers proceeding north, I want to check out the west passage, if that's okay. I don't mind stealthing over to go for it. Not that there's any point in stealthing now, because, you know.
I mean, there could have not been anybody within 300 feet of that.
26. Well, for a start, Ali, do you remember the room we barricaded? That's within
I know.
300 feet. Yeah, so with the 26, I want to just check out this door and just peek it open to see if as soon as I see anything that looks not friendly, I'm going to shut the door immediately again, quietly.
Okay, you can click on the door if you want.
Okay. Oh,
It's
I
a
just
very nicely appointed bedroom.
I look back and I look at Torque and I just give a thumbs up.
Surprisingly well kept compared to the rest of the complex. There's a nice armoire on the north wall there. There's a very nice golden harp and a stool for it on the south wall there, and a nicely pointed bed. There doesn't even look to be much dust in here at all.
Okay. This feels a bit meta, and I apologize. But what's on the south wall?
What do you mean what's on the south wall? There's that...
Specifically,
harp.
the middle panel doesn't line up with the rest of the wall. Does it line up with the rest of the wall when you look at it?
Kinda. You have to go over and actually inspect it with something
Okay.
if you wanted to know more.
It's only because it just looks like a different panel on the map, and I didn't know if it was like a mirror or something.
That's what investigation checks are for.
Okay. Well, if it's a mirror, you can tell because it's shiny and reflective. I don't know if anybody wants to do a magical sweep of this room. Oh wait, how many charges do you have left on the wand before it stops being used?
One, though. I can spend the 11 minutes to ritually cast stuff if we want to.
Shall we just say that this room's clean for now and come back here once we've dealt with any...
Everything
I'm
else.
just thinking, yeah, Torque's rages while we've got them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like me spending, the 11 minutes as we're leaving and just checking the rooms really quick is fine.
Sorry, I've got something stuck in my throat. Do we want to proceed north then?
Well, that seems to be the only way we can go if we need to continue and find whatever treasure is here.
This room was previously chained shut. It may not be to prevent things getting in, but to prevent something getting out. Normally the chains would go on the side you want to barricade from, not to.
Well, if it was keeping something in, that something already knows we're here.
No time like the present.
Is
I'm
there-
free.
Is there anything in this room, real quick, that indicates where the fresh blood came from?
There's some streaks of blood being hauled through those doors.
Okay.
Along the floor.
I look at Torque and I suggest we
Yummy.
should close our doors. Probably too late for that. What in the heck are we looking at?
Whatever it is restrained.
I'm just gonna dump this right into the chat for a better view. This is a 15-foot tall creature that's swelling up out of the pool of water that's got swirls of what you assume has to be blood still flowing through it. There we go. Send it. It's roughly humanoid in general with large horns on its head, though there's also a massive writhing tentacles coming out of its back that are swirling around in the air. There are 4 large basalt columns holding up the ceiling in here that are all carved with various kinds of sigils and runes and such that all still glimmer with some arcane activity. And there's chains coming from those pillars that are the same kind of silvery gossamer-like metal that all are still bound to this creature that are significantly hampering its movements and clearly keeping it in that pool. There's also a small pile of stuff that's piled up in front of it that looks like it was just discarded there.
Is the creature attempting to communicate with as it's seen us?
Yeah, that's. But when you ask that, you hear it, all of you in your heads. Finally, then, come, more souls. And we can roll initiative.
Okay.
I was going to close the doors, but okay.
you can see that there's a lot of chains that are hanging from those space on columns that have already been shattered.
Oh.
Hundreds of chains. There's only 4 or 5 that are still connected to the creature. Enough to keep him locked in place, but clearly he's been breaking those chains.
But he's restrained.
He is mechanically considered to be restrained by those chains, unless they break.
What's the other one? There's restrained and there's restricted.
No.
Grappled.
Just restrained.
This one
No,
means his speed is 0 and can increase. Attacks against it have advantage, and its attack rolls have
Okay.
disadvantage.
Yeah.
And it has disadvantage on dexterity saving throws.
Okay, cool. So he's a giant target dummy that might hit us if we're not careful.
We haven't gotten into a stat block yet.
No, but he's restrained, that's what I meant.
Ish. Glimmer, you get to go first.
It's been talking to us psychically, so I wouldn't put ranged psychic damage off the table.
Mm-hmm.
You do at the start of the combat hear doors slamming behind you, though.
Oh. Like
Open-
slamming open?
No, closed.
Okay.
Which doors?
If you look behind you, all the doors that you were leading up to this place all slammed shut.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've still got the laboratory open, right? Because we've got
Not
people in there.
south of it.
Okay, the door's south of the laboratory. Okay, cool. But we've still got the laboratory to hide in if necessary.
Maybe.
How far away am I right now? Sorry. Too far. This is fine. I'm gonna move this guy really quick, just off to the side. Maybe I won't. Okay. Okay, that works. I will move up here. Gives me 30 feet. And I utter in my deep voice a curse to weaken it. And I need it to please give me a what is this? A charisma saving throw. This is I cast Bane.
That's a 16.
Oh, that is the DC, so that does not work. Make sure I can leave enough room for someone. So I'm gonna back out again. There's my 10 feet. Is there anything I can really do as a bonus? I don't think there is. So, bummer. Yeah, I guess that'll be my turn.
Okay, next up is Virgil.
I'm gonna do the hokey cokey, so 1, 2, 3 in. Stab with the poke. The hokey pokey. 15 probably won't hit, or will it?
15
Mm-hmm.
is a miss.
Okay. Offhand with the scimitar. That's more like it. 22 to hit.
That's a hit, yep. AC is 18.
It says poke, but it's the same 1d6 plus 5. It's just because one doesn't have my dexterity added on for damage. So 9. It's not radiant. It's just slashing. And then 17 plus 5 for the sneak attack.
Okay.
Bonus action, disengage. And I've used 3, so 4, 5, 6, 7. And that's my turn.
And that brings us to Lyra next.
I'm trying to determine what all I exactly know from this distance, because I wouldn't have seen the crater. Oh. Can I hear the chains from this room?
Yep.
You would have heard me like cast a spell from a set of doors.
And you've heard everything it said inside your head.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's true. Okay. All right. Lyra, like Glimmer would hear Lyra mumble something about, "I guess we're doing this." And I am going to use my bonus action to cast Shield of Faith on myself. And I need to move. Is it difficult terrain when you're moving through the space of an ally, or is that only through the space of an opponent?
Through an ally, it's difficult terrain. You can't move through the space of an opponent.
Oh, okay. That makes it easier to understand. Okay. You guys have to like make me zigzag through this crap. You guys can't line up or nothing. $30 would put me. Keep moving. Here, still not yet in range. No, I know. Harfig Newton. All right, that's where my turn ends. So I'll use the bow to attempt to shoot. We'll see what happens. I'm glad I have advantage because it doesn't matter. It's double ones.
Wow.
Let's try this again.
Hopefully that was all of your bad luck in one roll.
10.
That's not great. It's not enough. AC is 18.
Yeah, these dice are going to jail. Okay. Done.
Next up is Dork.
Alright. Torque is gonna move. Come on. I'm dragging. There we go. Torque's gonna move over here. That way, if there are any cone things, it eats less of us at a time. And he's going to attack not reckless because he already has advantage. Hey, that's a crit.
What are we learning here? If you don't reckless, you crit.
31 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And 6 radiant. I'm sorry, 12 radiant.
Dear God. Okay.
Second attack. 24 to hit.
Yep.
20 bludgeoning. 2 radiant. Oh, and because of the crit, if it somehow gets free, it's hobbled.
Oh, right.
And then I'm going to take my Hue attack. No, I'm not.
Okay. Well,
I'm
now
done.
it gets to-
Is there any mechanical reason why you should topple something that's already restrained?
Topple's separate from the restraint, so if it breaks the restraint, it still has to deal with the topple.
But do we have anybody shooting from range? Because then they'd have disadvantage, so never mind.
Lyra just did.
Yeah.
Okay. this thing is going to go next, and it's going to shimmer and suddenly disappear from inside there. And it's going to make a tentacle attack against Virgil. Where's my attack rolls? Oops, that should be with disadvantage.
Is it still restrained? Did the
It
change?
is still restrained. We'll deal with that in a moment. That's... What's the other one? So the lowest of those is an AC of 17.
That is the AC.
Then you take... Ooh, big damage. 19 damage.
I will
Bludgeoning.
uncanny dodge that to 9.
And you are temporarily grappled. And we'll deal with Del first. He's also making a melee or a tentacle attack on you. Rolled a nat 1.
Hey.
So that is lucky for you because he immediately gets yanked back. As does Virgil. So the chains do not let him escape.
So basically, he just did a round the corner scorpion.
Pretty much, yeah. You are no longer grappled, though.
Oh, okay.
Though he does have more tentacle attacks, which he's going to make. No, he's going to do his other gross thing. He's going to spit out a whole bunch of ink into the air.
I was right. This is the guy from Siege of Orgrimmar.
What is the freaking radius on this? It's insane, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, that looks good. Can I send that to the bottom?
Please.
Is it already on the bottom? No, it's not. Move to bottom. There we go.
What in
Okay.
the...
This whole entire space is considered heavily obscured. And I need everyone to give me a Constitution saving throw.
I don't know if it went to the bottom because I can literally only see myself.
I think that's the point. It's like a darkness.
Candace. Just
Mhm.
so that you are aware, I do have my ring on.
Which ring was
Oh.
that again?
Continual flame.
It's still heavily obscured. Like it's more like a cloud of stuff in the air than darkness.
Fine, just figured I'd let you know.
Is the
It's like if you hold your finger up to your face, you can like see it glimmering there. So it's still on and active. It's just not getting through the cloud of gunk.
is the con save against being poisoned by any chance?
It is against poison.
All right,
Then
then
we
I
get
get
advantage.
advantage.
Oh, do we?
No, just the
Oh,
odd
you-
one.
constructs.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was thinking it was part of our rings for a second because we had resistance to the other thing, but that makes sense.
Oh, 2 and a 19. I am so glad I got advantage.
Okay, all of you except for Del save.
Great.
Del, you're stunned.
Okay.
You're basically like retching up from nastiness from this cloud of gunk.
That's good.
And that brings
Okay.
us to Glimmer.
Didn't want to do anything anyway.
Not being able to see has fucked me entirely.
To be fair, you bloodied him before he got to go.
Yep. I'm just trying to see if I have anything I can do with that. Creature you can see, creature you can see, creature you can see. Oh, and I don't have... Holy shit.
I'm just going to remove it because I think it's going to make it more complicated. But, like, you're still heavily obscured. You can still maneuver around, but...
No, I get that. I just... See within range. Creature you can see. I literally cannot use a spell on this guy. So, with that being said, I suppose I use the dodge action, like,
Okay.
and then my turn. I mean, that's a pretty devastating effect for a spellcaster.
Virgil, you're up.
It's restrained, but I can't see it. I'm assuming even if I light up the poke to like full 20-foot glow.
This isn't the darkness effect. It's a stuff in the air effect.
Yeah. Like
It's
what
more
I'm
like
saying
fog
is
cloud.
it's like the light's not getting through the gaps of crap in the air.
No.
Okay. So this is going to be a straight roll attack then, I'm guessing?
Yeah, because you should have advantage from the restrain and then disadvantage from not being able to see it.
Which means I don't get sneak attack afterwards. Fantastic. 17 to hit.
That is a miss. AC 18.
Okay. Scimitar offhand. 21 to hit.
That's a
And
hit.
the dice finally loads. This is regular slashing damage. Please ignore the radiant. That's 10. And then I'm going to disengage and work my way towards a wall.
Okay. Lyra, you're up next. Lyra.
I charge straight forward 10 feet and swing. Where'd the page go? There it is. Are you kidding me?
Oof.
I'm gonna cry in a minute.
That's 3 nat 1s that you've rolled so far.
7, technically.
Oh, God.
Yeah. Okay, that's my turn. I'm done.
That looked like you rolled damage.
Yeah.
You only rolled a D8, not another D20.
Okay, well, there we go.
22's a hit.
Fantastic. We'll figure this out. My dice are all janky. I don't know what's going on. I rebooted everything. That's 6 slashy slash. And then that's a miss. There you go.
Okay, that brings us to Torque.
All right, question on advantage stacking.
Mm-hmm.
Advantage from restrain, disadvantage from not being able to see.
it's a straight roll.
If I reckless, is it
Straight
still only straight?
If there's any countering effects whatsoever, if you have advantage
Oh,
and disadvantage for doesn't matter how many, it's just a straight roll.
That
Yeah,
sucks.
otherwise I would have done steady aim.
First attack misses. Second attack misses. I'm done.
Bottom another round. Yeah. Let's just mess everybody up. Virgil, you're gonna get attacked with a tentacle.
15-foot range? Jesus.
Big long tentacles. AC 20.
Hits.
For 12 bludgeoning damage.
Up to 6.
Torque's gonna get attacked with a crit.
Is he able to see through this?
True Sight's a wonderful thing.
Oh, shite. Does that mean he has advantage because we can't, and that cancels out his disadvantage?
Yes. So he's
Okay.
getting straight rolls right now.
Okay.
That would be a total of 34 damage bludgeoning to Torque. So you're raging.
17 it is.
And Lyra's in range.
AC 24 right now.
That's a 14, which isn't going to work, which means you're going to get the 4th attack, which is even worse. And that is all of his turns. Which brings us to Dell, who can make another saving throw.
It was Constitution?
Yep.
Okay.
Come on, Del, wake up.
Stop
Come
puking
back
up
to
gross
us.
ink stuff.
Only
that
this was
sprayed in the air.
charmed.
Focus,
Oh,
Del.
oh, whew. It was almost
Yes.
a 3.
I want to think Glimmer's back there going, Del, come on, stop it.
Pull it together.
You've got the stuff out. You're fine now. You can act for your turn.
Oh, I can? It didn't take my turn to do that?
You lost last turn.
Ah.
Still can't see
Oh,
anything.
yeah. Yeah.
It's there still. It's just not in your mouth.
Mm-hmm. I do not have anything to get rid of this grossness in the air.
Could spin around really fast.
Let me see. Oh wait, wrong. No,
Go
I
back to
don't want.
dog form and chase your tail.
I changed to clicked find familiar, and I was like, that's not useful right now. That's not what I meant to click. Where? There. That's all I wanted.
Do you know any of giant bird forms that can flap their wings that form a gust?
I was thinking about doing fairy fire, but I don't think in this it would help at all. There would still be all of the stuff in the air blocking everything. In that case, let me just double check real quick. Doesn't say I need to see. Okay. Can I, since before it went dark, I saw it, it was on, I think, the dais or whatever the thing was with the chains.
The pool of water.
Yeah, the pool. Since I saw it there, and I saw it move out and get snapped back there, can I, even though I can't see it because it doesn't say I have to see, cast a moonbeam on that spot to assume that, like, it'll be there?
Yep.
At some point? Yeah?
Yep.
Okay. We'll burn a 3rd level for that.
That is nasty. I didn't even think about that happening.
Oh, I can't click it to move it. Oh, I can't click anything. Hold on, let me reload.
I moved it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I couldn't even click my character, so yeah, that's annoying. Anyways, so it needs to give me a Constitution save.
That's a 21.
Okay, so it saves. So you take half damage. Okay. And this is radiant damage. Hey, 23 radiant damage, half. So, it's what? 11?
I like that I don't even have to think about it. Just click the little half button right next to
Oh.
the damage.
There's a half button?
On my end.
That's really cool. I don't remember that being a thing when I was DMing. That's awesome. I love it. All right, cool. I'm going to do that. And then I am also going to, which one do I want? I'm gonna become a bear. Aha. I'm just gonna put myself down there. I'm a bear now.
Okay. Anything else?
And oh, I gotta do my 10 hit points and change my armor. But no, that's it for my turn. That's what I was doing. It's my AC. Cool. All right.
Gotta remember this guy has legendary actions, and I'm gonna make a tentacle swap at somebody that'll determine it randomly. That is Virgil, unfortunately. AC 25. You're muted.
Yeah, that hits. I have an AC of 17.
That's 14 bludgeoning damage.
Oh, I do not look good.
And that brings us to the top of the round with Glimmer.
I do have one spell that does not require me to see, except it's still going to be a disadvantage. So I'm just going to throw a firebolt at disadvantage.
He's restrained, so it cancels out.
Oh, nice. I'll take that. So, firebolt. Let's go. 27 to hit for
That's a hit.
15 fire damage.
Okay. Getting whittled
And
down.
that is what I can do when I can't see things. So that'll be my turn.
And next up is Virgil.
Well, if I'm going to go out, might as well go out with a bang. Not that I'm doing much damage, but what else can I do at this point? That's 23 to hit.
That's a hit.
For 10 radiant damage. Offhand scimitar. Here's a miss. Let's see, if I use 2 to get to there, I'm going to disengage and try to find 1, 2, 3. I'm going to try and find, work my way around the wall to out of the room, and I just find myself walking into a big fuzzy bear. I'm being very confused as to why I'm walking into something big and furry. I don't remember something big and furry being there before. And I'm just going to hunker down in a corner. And that's my turn.
Okay. Lyra, you're up next.
I swing away. 21 to hit.
That's it.
8 slashy damage. 25 to hit.
Yep.
7 slashy damage.
Are you rolling these with disadvantage?
Am I on disadvantage now?
You can't see him because it's heavily obscured. So yeah,
He's restrained.
But he's restrained. So
Oh, you're
advantage,
right.
disadvantage.
it cancels it out. You're right. Never
I
mind.
was like, I thought they just leveled the playing field here. Don't mess with my head. It's hard to keep all these rules
Seven
straight.
No,
Friggin'
I'm just
books.
double checking myself too.
You're good. Yeah, that's it. That's all I can do.
Okay, it's Torque's turn next, but first he's going to insert another legendary action. You're just going to hear in all of your heads, more souls, and Jacinth starts, I don't even have an icon for her. Where's my icons here?
Oh, she's with us?
She's been following along. She has not been in combat, but she
I thought she had
staggers.
just stayed with the...
Yeah, I thought she stayed with the
We
people
sent her
that-
back to the ship.
No, she refused to go back to the ship because she
Yeah.
was here for the laboratory, which you're in.
Got it.
I thought we left her with the people that wouldn't go anywhere.
Wait,
She
It's
wouldn't
okay.
stay there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but wasn't this our this was our guide, Captain whatever, right?
No.
So, this is
She
the
knew
rich
way
girl
to
that
the
crashed the ship or whatever.
Got it.
But she's
Then there's
insisting
the
coming along
captain
because the
of the-
treasure she wanted was in the Elvish laboratory that was somewhere on the island. And she didn't really care that much about the people who were her old crew. She wanted the treasure.
So this
Alright.
was this the chick that had the meltdown on the beach?
Yes.
Okay, we sent her back to the ship. She went back to the ship. Like I intimidated the F out of her, and she went back to the ship.
You're right, I had forgotten that had happened. So why did she come back up again at the
I don't know.
So she was there when we fought the pregnant people, and then Lyra intimidated her successfully.
That might have been at the pregnant people. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know.
Like I know we had talked about sending her back to the boat, but I think that was to bring the 6 people. I don't know where that resolved though. But she definitely like backed down, but I don't know what happened after that.
That's why we can retcon. I'll just have her have this guy slap somebody. And I don't know who to slap, and there's only 2 people in range. And that's Lyra.
AC 24.
I know. He's got a pretty good bonus, but that's not enough, so he misses. And that brings us to Torque's turn.
All right. I'm going to attack. That is a 26 to hit.
That's a hit.
14 bludgeoning, 4 radiant, and 5 fire.
And that is enough. How do you want to do it?
The blind swing kind of catches it in the chest and collapses the chest slightly, and then like a bolt of fire just comes off the end of the hammer and just scorches internally.
All you guys can hear in your heads is a horrible scream that seems to be coming from more than one voice, and just like in behind it, just a little bit of "I was so close" as it croaks and finally dies. And
Please,
a few moments later, the toxic cloud is going to eventually dissipate.
I was gonna say, please tell me it goes away.
It lasts a minute.
Since Virgil is next to me, I'm gonna turn and lick him.
What?
Lick you.
Oh, okay.
And you get 18 points of healing, actually.
Bless you.
You're being licked by a bear. Please do not resist.
Yes.
This is not the weirdest thing that has happened today. Actually, being licked by a bear is probably the most normal thing that's happened.
I'm gonna waddle over here and stuff my head through and be like, "You guys get it?"
The body you can see is slowly dissolving into just like an oily ooze that's filling up more and more of the pit that it's in.
Glimmer is gonna sit down at this desk and take out a sheet of paper and start sketching that thing. While
I'm
still fresh in her mind.
I'm gonna go through this discarded pile of stuff that was on the floor the whole time.
Okay. There's a lot of what looks like personal belongings. Like there's some things like things that wouldn't have a lot of value, like signet rings for some person's family and things like that. They're all piled up in there, but there is a bunch of other stuff that does look like it's fairly interesting. And give me an investigation check.
Oh, no, sure. I'm pretty good at this. That
Wow.
looks useless. That looks useless.
Yeah,
I'm just throwing everything away.
That
You
is
don't notice anything
amazing.
particular that triggers anything. It's fine.
This seems all like stuff.
I was gonna say, unless somebody tells me otherwise, I'm gonna keep concentrating on the moonbeam on it just in case until it wears out.
Just cook its remains until it's done.
Yeah.
Can somebody else please look at this pile of junk before we end up walking away without grabbing some really useful things?
I was gonna say if Torque walks up to the door, I'm gonna be like, other door.
I'll take a look at the pile of stuff. I'm not very good at looking, though.
Just do
Oh.
better than a 6. Like that.
Hey.
There's a lot of interesting things. You do notice that one of the rings has the Tolkris crest on it. Which makes you think that this might be, a lot of this stuff might be the valuables off of the people from the crew.
Goody. I'll just grab the ring and carry it out.
Just the ring?
Yeah, I mean, unless there was anything else in the pile worthwhile.
There's a lot of stuff that looks like it's worthwhile.
Stuff that belong to the people.
Are they? You mean the piles of bloodstains that we've just dealt with in the previous room?
No, the people who are dancing had the money.
When you say lots of stuff that seems interesting or worthwhile,
There's like a bunch of really nice arrows. There's a cloak that looks really fancy. There's a weird bead. Actually, there's 2 cloaks that look fancy. There's also a set of boots that look fancy, and there's also a really, really neat-looking bow that looks like it's got frost covering it for some reason, and like almost 2,000 gold, plus other tchotchkes.
Okay.
I will grab the entire pile.
Yeah. Let's take this to Grandma.
Yeah, I just wanted to finish my sketch and then I can assist with whatever.
Hmm.
Hey, do do you want me to use the last bit of magic that this wand has to double check? Though at some point we'll probably need to take time at the other elven ship, to investigate as well. But I can take more time to just go back through my notes and actually cast that spell if we need.
I do not believe we are currently in any rush.
Okay, then I will use 11 minutes or whatever to ritually cast Detect Magic.
Sure. Like I said, there's 2 magical cloaks, a magical bead, 6 magical arrows, and magical boots, and a magical bow. Plus 1,906 gold pieces.
While you have Detect Magic up, do your eyes like glow or anything, Glimmer?
Say what?
When Glimmer's doing Detect Magic, like do you have like any visual effect?
I think if anything, it'd be one of those like my eyes go like super cloudy white.
Yeah. In that case, when I notice that, I'm going to also point to that really fancy looking bedroom and say, perhaps you should also look in there.
Let me go back through here first, and I will enter this place. Is there anything other like magicals? I haven't been in here yet before.
The chains hanging off the walls are showing magical signs, but they're also dissolving right now and seem to be like effervescing into the air. The basalt pillars all have magic radiating off them from the various sigils and runes that were carved into them. And the remains of the Thalascoptus demon do have some magic notes, but not anything you think could be used. You guys are going to identify these things anyway, so I'm just going to dump the list of stuff.
Okay. Then I'll maneuver around there and poke into the bedroom as well.
Like I said, there's a really nice bed with a really exotic looking fur on top of it. As a blanket, there's a nice armoire that's up against the north wall, and there's a golden harp and a stool on the southern wall.
I will open the armoire.
Lots of fancy looking clothes.
Sure, these are quite expensive. Is
like
this
probably...
harp completely like golden?
Looks like it.
I'll poke my head out again. This is a weird request, but this harp is entirely made of gold, and someone should really take it with us.
DM, quick question. Are you sure it's called Rhyme Frost and not Rhyme Thrower?
No.
Because searching by rhyme, that's the only thing that comes up.
It is Rhyme Thrower. That is my mistake.
Okay, no, that's cool. Just wanted to
I have
double
it
check.
named correctly in my actual items. I don't have it named correctly on the list. I might have changed the name.
And then, did you say that there was, like, just the seat and the harp at the southern end of the room? That was
That's
it?
all you can notice for now, yeah.
For right now.
You don't notice anything else.
Okay, and nothing is illuminating, so, I guess I'm going to turn into Cruella de Vil, and I'm going to wrap myself in this fur as I exit.
Nice.
Nice.
Okay.
And now
So
I'm
winter wolf pelt.
I was gonna say, as she comes out, can I like try to tell what kind of wolf it is, or animal? But you just told us, so never mind.
Yeah. It's really nicely tanned. It's worth probably about 175 gold.
Ooh.
Mechanical question. On the your steps make no sound regardless of the surface you're moving across, does that mean you no longer move at half speed when you're stealthing because you don't need to move quietly?
No, you need to move at half speed when you're stealthing for other reasons as well.
Oh, okay.
And then, yeah, I said I walked out, so I'm not gonna retcon that. Though I'm sure just by sheer volume, and weight, that golden harp has to be worth a fortune.
Yeah.
Yeah, how do we take it with us?
Depending on how
Nobody's even
heavy
looked
it-
at it.
Like we don't have something big enough to put it.
If it is less than 500 pounds, I can use Tensor's floating disc.
Torque and I can totally just, between the two of us, carry it out.
Mm-hmm.
Has
I mean,
anyone
it
tried?
looks gold.
Has
but,
anyone
like,
tried?
Nobody's done more than just like glance at it.
Mm-hmm.
Has somebody tried playing it?
Oh.
Is it strong?
Nobody's even taken a close look at it.
Mm-hmm.
I am currently standing in front of it.
Mm-hmm.
Torque and I both are. Is it strong?
It is strong.
I'm gonna look over at Torque and go, "Do you play?"
No. When she asks, Torque will just kind of reach out and just randomly strum along the strings.
Okay, it makes weird little harp sounds.
Does anybody have proficiency with a musical instrument of any like string kind in this group?
No.
Like that useless skill that almost never gets used. If anybody for once now knows how to play like a lyre or a balustrade,
No.
I
Give me
have
a-
randomly sometimes, but not this
Give me a
time.
D8 roll, Torque.
What did you do?
2.
When you strummed it, you did hear a click from the southern wall, and then a second click a moment later.
Did we both hear it or just him?
You could both have heard it since you're in the room.
I totally whiplash turned my head towards Torque. What was that? What'd you do?
Glimmer.
I do a total eye roll.
Yes, dear.
So I flicked the strings and the wall clicked and then clicked again. Lyra, push on the wall or something, and Torque will reach out and strum the strings again.
I start pushing in a guesstimate of where I think the click came from.
It's probably about right. Give me another roll there, Torque. D8.
7.
You don't hear a click this time.
That's not how you did it, Torque. You started the third string in, not at the beginning.
Can I take a close look at this harp to see if there is
Give me an
something?
investigation check.
Okay. I'm not using guidance so that I can keep detect magic up. A 22.
There is a engraving on the harp that you managed to find. It looks like it was carved in by hand rather than something that was originally part of the construction. And it's written in Elvish, so it's probably good that you're the one who found it.
Hey.
It says, a foolish elf found a clever elf. Actually, it's all capitalized too.
Oh, player
Oh,
knows,
God.
character wouldn't.
I've
Yeah.
got it. I've got it. Yeah. AFE, AFC.
Mhm. Am I smart enough to understand something outside of that since I'm not a musician?
Does anyone have any music proficiencies whatsoever in any instrument whatsoever?
No. Like I said, there's
Then
this
give me an
whole-
intelligence check.
Oh god.
Just a basic intelligence check?
Or if you've got, like, performance as a skill.
I do not.
I do not.
Figured musical instrument was more likely than performance.
I
Yeah.
have performance.
Well,
I have a +2 to performance, but I don't have proficiency with any musical weapon or musical.
Do you
item.
have proficiency in performance, or is it just a natural +2?
It's just a natural +2.
Yeah, you need proficiency.
Right back, I'm just killing my character and quickly rolling
16's
bard.
enough, you needed 50. Yeah, you are pretty sure it looks like a scale of some kind. You can tell, you can at least figure out where the scales would start on the harp, or at least, like, try a couple different spots to try and find where the C is.
DM, I'm sending you a message.
Sit and try to do some plucking around, I guess.
Since you don't have any experience with what you're doing, but so you don't know exactly where the thing starts at, it takes a little while to try and find the right string to start from. But you eventually do manage to find the right combination to trigger the AFEFACE combination. And the door to the south, like each time you hit the right note, there's a click from the door to the south until you get all 7 in a row, and then the door clicks finally and slides open. Let me see what C said before I describe this.
Irrelevant now.
Okay.
Does the
We might
bet-
use that. We might use that skill set later, but so future eventually. But
Possibly, I'd have to double check exactly how it works, but I think there's something along those lines that works in there. But either way. Yeah, there's a horrible, shambling undead creature in there, which, as the door opens up, just raises its eyes and looks at all of you and says, "Hello."
it's courteous.
I have since I'm the one standing in the doorway, I have my battle axe like not raised, like on my shoulder. I think just kind of hanging low, and I'm like, "Hello."
Can I help you?
The harp let us in, and I like nod towards the harp.
Earthland never was very good at concealing his secrets.
Who is that?
Earthland, this is his laboratory. I am his
Oh.
guardian.
Everybody out here is dead.
That's unfortunate.
Indeed. You don't appear to be breathing either, but upright somehow.
Breathing is an option. I don't see the point.
It could be an inconvenience. Water is not my friend.
The energies in this place seem to have changed. Do you know anything about the Thalasscoptus?
Is that shadow thingy with the mini tentacles?
The horrible creature that Earthland bound in the chamber
Dead.
a short ways away? Earthland would be satisfied with that.
Yeah, there's no
He
Earthland
could not
though.
figure out how to destroy it.
Yeah.
Can you type the name?
Which one? The
No, I know
Oh.
not one. I know that one.
Oh.
The something coptus?
Yes.
Shambling horror of tentacles. That's what it stands for.
Mm-hmm.
So, why are you locked in a closet?
I'm not locked in here. I'm guarding the contents for Earthland.
So where's Earthland?
I imagine he's probably dead
So why are you still guarding it?
because I was assigned to guard these things for Earthland
From whom?
from whoever might try to steal them.
Is it still stealing it if I ask you for them?
Are you asking for them?
I would like to look at them if I may.
No.
But I have an axe that would say yes.
I'm afraid that would not be acceptable.
You may leave me no other choice. I would prefer to befriend you and have you not dead. You seem fairly appropriately nice. But unfortunately, if you are preventing me from the spoils of my labor, we may end up at an impasse and I may have to pass through you.
I'm sure you have other things you could be doing that might interest you.
Such as?
My one purpose in existence is to guard these things from those who would steal them from Earthland.
And if I give you a different purpose?
I don't want a different purpose.
If I may,
You may not. If
I wasn't asking you. If I may,
I
If your
hold
o-
on,
if
I
your
step
owner-
in and I shut the door. Dear friend.
how do you shut the wall? How do you shut a wall?
I don't know. There's a door button. I hit it.
There's no door button on this side.
Listen. I'm
We
trying.
take the harp and leave.
Bye.
You're trapped in here forever now. If the owner of these objects is dead, it cannot be theft. The dead cannot possess.
You seem to be trying to make an argument based on the laws of man. I don't care.
Virgil. Shush. I have experience in working with undead creatures. And beings. No offense, sir.
None taken.
Not
Good
to you.
luck.
So, we come back to the point at hand. Your desire is to guard these items. You're guarding them from anybody who would want to take them for a person who is no longer in existence because your only point of existence is to guard them for the person who's dead.
I did not say it was my desire to protect them. I said it was my purpose.
What is your desire?
I do not have a desire.
Well, you should. Even shamblers have a desire, usually to eat you, but it's a
If I had a
desire.
desire and it was unmet, then I would be less satisfied. And I don't believe that dissatisfaction would be a benefit for
But
someone who is locked in a closet, as you put it.
But at this point, we can set you out of this closet, and you could fulfill that desire. What if we were to have you continue to guard the items, but to take them with us to a safer location? Would that be acceptable?
That is an interesting consideration.
We have I want to call it a vault. I don't know what else to call it at our home. It's basically a glorified cellar. And if you wouldn't mind going with us, you could guard them there, where we could also then guard you as well. Making the items doubly safe.
I don't know which thing he was laughing at, whether it was you giving us a pet withers or the British Museum joke, but yes.
There's a reason I minimize Slack when we go into RP mode.
Give me a persuasion check.
Would love to.
Please work. Please work.
I was laughing at the British Museum comment.
22.
We can take them with us.
I only get a +5.
Holy shit.
Since my master is apparently deceased, and it has been some decades since he has been present, I don't believe he is coming back. So your offer is acceptable.
Would you like to carry the items on your person, or may our strong construct, and I point to Torque, may he carry them for you?
As long as I am able to keep them in sight, that is okay.
Did he state specifically what these items are?
Nope.
No.
May I ask, do you know the purpose of these items?
The weapons are for killing people. That should be obvious.
But more to the specifics of their individual nature.
I was instructed to guard them. I was not instructed as to their function.
Okay. What's the thing behind the two weapons? Is that just like a box or a chair? Or...
It's a chest.
Okay. What's in the box?
I'm saying,
Wanna open the box?
do you mind if we open the box?
If we're taking the goods with us, then no.
Pardon, dear. Did Earthland give you a name?
He never saw fit to do so, no. To me, he was more of a tool.
He was a tool.
No, to him, I was more of a tool.
I see.
You have too much personality to be a tool.
Does that bother you to have no designation?
I believe I already stated that I do not have any desires.
I see. Okay.
Torque will open the chest and see what's in it.
There's a ring, there's a bunch of scrolls that are in containers, and there's a bunch of pearls and a whole bunch of gold. And the full list of everything, which you'll eventually identify anyway.
Torque would do his normal pack ratting thing, but hand off the scrolls to Glimmer.
Hey.
Ooh. We're gonna have to find a way to make sure that that dagger accidentally ends itself inside a bear at some point.
Wait, what?
You need to read what that Twilight's Fang does.
Oh,
Yeah, it's a druid weapon.
you
Is
were
it
saying inside of a druid, and I'm like, you're gonna stab me? Like, what
No,
the
no,
fuck?
no, no, no. But if you were holding it and then you mysteriously turned into a bear, you know.
DM, is the Twilight Fang a custom item?
It is.
Okay. I
It's
had a hunch when it said attunement by a druid.
It's a freaking cool custom item.
I just tweaked a moonsicle a little bit.
I just figured if you're at all like me, I have still like triple check everything before I publish it. So
Just means within the attunement section, I typed in bio druid and it adds a bio automatically.
yeah,
So,
you're supposed to just put druid. Yeah. I
Oh,
always get that
bio
wrong.
druid. Yeah, I just saw that at the top.
It's just turning all sing-songy. It's fine. We'll figure it out.
That is a freaking cool knife. Oh, by the way, the bow, Endus, has a different name in its description than it does in its name.
Yeah, it's probably because I changed my opinion on what name to give it at some point.
Yeah.
I can fix that. It's not added to anybody's
No worries.
stuff.
Right, I think it's all in the party inventory at the moment.
Okay, Twilight's Fang is fixed.
For purposes of holding, does melded into wild shape form count as holding? As long as it was like the equipped item or something?
Double check exactly how I phrased that because I phrased it all very deliberately.
Mm-hmm.
It forms, but this bonus carries over to any wild shape forms the druid are wielding. It takes on the dagger merging
That's
with the
the
new form.
plus damage and stuff. I'm talking about the healing part.
That one you have to be holding the dagger, so it wouldn't qualify on healing from wild shape.
Okay.
That was the trade-off I made because like the moonsicle has the same effect, and the same way it requires it to be held to actually have the function.
That makes sense. Yeah.
But I wanted to tweak it a little bit, make it a bit more unique.
I'm liking like the personal touch items in this instead of like the generic stuff. It feels a bit Baldur's Gatey, like where you keep coming across items and you know, oh, this is for such a body.
Yes, that old name on Rhyme Thrower was much worse.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so they're both updated now. Yeah, so there's a metric ton of loot you guys have gotten.
Hmm? Some very interesting items there.
I actually toned down the loot that this was giving you. I don't know what the hell Frog God Games was thinking when they wrote this.
Frog God Games?
That's the company. It came in a humble bundle I bought of a whole bunch of different adventures.
Oh.
Hmm.
I was gonna say, Torque, you wear armor, don't you? You're not using the unarmored defense bonus.
Correct.
Thought so. I was gonna say we can cancel out 2 disadvantage stealths in one.
And is also what are the 3 potions? Just to have them in chat so we can put them in.
Yep. Where's that page? There's a potion of diminution. I'll just write that up. Greater healing and invulnerability.
Oh. Okay.
Diminution's the shrinking one, right?
Yeah. But diminution sounds more magical than shrinking.
Yes. Potion of world in beginning.
There was a WoW item, I think, that was something
Yeah.
world in beginning.
Gnomish World Enlarger.
Yeah.
Used to use it to great effect when I wasn't goblin engineering for sappers. God, I miss sappers.
Okay, I've got the potions in my inventory too then, just for now. Okay. Well then, I'm gonna spend 10 minutes, and after 10 minutes, I'm gonna have Tensor's floating disc pop out. Hey, Torque or Lyra, or can someone please bring the harp with us? I have this nice way for us to transport it.
How long does the floating disc last?
I don't know, a while. And I can keep casting if I need to.
I
An hour.
try to lift the harp onto the disc.
I assist.
If it is less than 500 pounds.
I can
It's
lift
fine.
540, which is why I was like using that as a test.
Right, then I
Would you
won't
believe
assist.
the idiots who wrote this adventure did not include a value for the harp?
Who would ever
pure
take
gold
it?
harp.
Like,
Yeah.
they're very clear. Like, there's a golden harp in this room. It's one of the most significant things in the entire room. We're going to give you the values of all of the clothes in the armoire and the pelt of this wolf that's on the bed, but not the golden harp.
Nobody would
Just-
ever take the golden harp, obviously.
Just for the record, a golden harp on a necklace in real life money is £500.
Well, acoustically, it's a terrible instrument.
Yeah.
So a full-size professional pedal harp would weigh about 90 pounds.
But that's made of wood.
Wood
Uh-huh.
and metal.
Mm.
So
Let's say this weighs 400 pounds. So, like,
Yay.
what? Now she's
Saying
gone.
hi. Yep.
Gold can be up to. Let me see this. Gold's density versus wood.
Today, he's given us a value and the weight. Let's go.
I was gonna say we can make up the numbers. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, it does not need to go deeper than this. Believe in magic, muggles.
Why is it worth 2,000 gold? Because I said it's worth 2,000 gold. We're done.
yeah, yep.
We don't need to work out the gold bullion weight for the value ratios or anything like that.
I was like, if you really wanted to get technical, a concert quality, like extremely amazingly built harp with a full pedal system is 150 pounds.
Right.
And I
Gold weighs 160.9 pounds.
I
we're
did
not
the
doing that.
math. 400 pounds of gold is $21.6 million.
Which is about 2,000 gold.
Yep. Conversion rate.
And then you have transaction fees. And...
The alternative is it's bolted to the ground and it's not coming out of here. With sovereign glue.
That's what the sovereign glue was for.
Yeah.
I'm
sense.
gonna convince Glimmer that this needs to go in the parlor.
Well,
Oh,
yes.
we aren't selling this. This is a trophy.
This is something our
Our new friend is going to learn.
Do we want to call him Withers or do we want to call him Lazarus?
What was
I
his
don't know, but he's gonna learn to play the harp.
I
Yes.
think we could come up with a better name.
And yeah, the as soon as someone lifts it on there, the disc floats with me.
Okay. You turn to come down the hallway, and Dell has her head sticking in the hallway and her two shoulders wedged in because she was like trying to see what was going on.
Del just sees this golden harp floating out. She's like,
Del, dear, we found another room, and there was
A new friend.
they're going to be joining us at our new home.
Oh, okay.
And I wave to him to follow me, and I literally just call him friend. Come on, friend.
I'm gonna say, if he needs a name, if we really are gonna British Museum this, we should just call him the curator.
Curator, that's a good one.
So yeah,
Right
I
now,
start
Actually,
trying
he
to
is for guests
back up
only.
and eventually get out of the way.
Oh, Jesus.
And as each of you come back, I give you a sniff. Make sure you're okay.
Physically, yes. Mentally, not anymore.
Did you just expect us to murder Hobo him?
Probably, yes.
I was prepared if you would.
The other option was leave him alone and consider it wasn't worth it, or try and steal him out there without him noticing it, which he
Yeah.
probably would have noticed.
But persuasion.
I think, hey, look over there and steal it would totally have worked. I don't know what you're talking
Persuasion plus the actual argument that you presented, which was actually fairly reasonable given what I'd
Yeah.
set out for him, and the fact that he
Yeah.
is an intelligent being.
That's wild.
Otherwise, it was going to be keep talking while I just sneak round the back and grab everything and walk out.
about.
It's
Are
more of a,
we-
I set up rules, and you played around those rules and found an argument that works, and now I can't say
Mhm.
no.
Yeah.
Yes.
And then
The
Torque,
coffee kicked in.
Torque, if you need to get books to fill out your new library, then
Yeah, those books were like, what, 2d6 gold each, and there's 200 plus of them?
mhm.
Yeah, they're all valuable books. They're just not particularly special. You could find other copies of them in other arcane-focused libraries. The two
Sure.
that I named out specifically are rare versions that you would have a lot of difficulty finding.
My argument would be the parlor bookcases are absolutely barren. We totally need to stock up.
Can I make
For
a
reasons.
small observation? We have to get all this shit back on a ship.
I just point at Torque.
I mean,
No. It has to be on said ship.
sure, but at a certain point, bag of holding.
I don't think
It
you're
does
gonna
have volume restrictions.
I know.
It
Did you
just has
just
to
put-
get there. We can unload when we get home.
Sorry, we're
I
talking
mean, there
about
is like
loading
another
two-
chest in that room there too. You could pack up and stuff like that.
That
You
was
were coming here
Speaking-
looking for a treasure.
Mhm.
Speaking of bag of holding, Torque has the bag of holding open and is just pulling books off the shelf into the bag.
Thank you,
Cool.
Torque dear.
Sorry, I can't get over the fact that we're talking about loading 200 books into a bag and the DM makes a pun and doesn't realize it and said volume restriction.
Mhm.
I'm disappointed you think that I was unaware of the pun.
It's just the way you said it so casually and nobody picked up on it.
I'm going to say, for the sake of convenience, you can pack all those books in that bag of holding, but at that point, it's going to be a very full bag of holding. Mostly because I don't want to calculate exactly how many you can pick, because I'm sure it's going to be north of 100.
DM, just for whenever we get back to our base, I'll go. I want to be able to go through the books, and I want to separate out the duplicates to sell them.
Oh, there's no duplicates.
Perfect. I might need more bookcases.
I'm trying to find. Which one of the things eventually lets us copy books too.
Oh.
One of the new
Oh,
books.
the printing one.
Right,
Is it
but
the
I
printing
don't know which one it is, so that's why I'm looking at.
I think I have skills to do that.
I have forgery.
Mm-hmm.
Well, two of the books that I got are very expensive, and so I could just make copies.
Mm-hmm.
Making copies.
I was just gonna say I could help you with that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I have a forgery kit.
Level 9.
Is there
scriptorium.
anything else we want to do in this dungeon?
There is the corridor we never went down that we barricaded.
I have zero interest at this point.
I'm guessing we found the valuable stuff.
I'm a little bit interested not in any items or whatever that might be over there, but what happened to the half-dead gorilla people when we killed the big tentacle guy?
We could just learn by going upstairs to see what happened to the people that were up there.
But they weren't.
Well, we went by them because they were in this room.
They
so
weren't
we would
fully
have seen.
devolved.
Yeah.
Strange question, but did we ever check out this mummy?
It's not a mummy, it's a half-carved statue.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, did anything happen to the guys we killed in that room after we killed the other guy?
You mean the guys down in this room down here?
No, the
room
dead
bet-
ones that we just annihilated in seconds.
The one
In the blood room.
between where we are and
I
where
mean,
the
they're
bad guy
still
was.
dead.
Okay, but like nothing.
They
else
don't look
happened.
No, they
different.
haven't like re-evolved or something.
Okay. Do we want to check out and see what's happened to the guys in here?
Are you removing the doors you rammed in front of the door first?
Before we
Are
do,
they,
I want to
tables?
just quietly take a second to listen and see what noises are being made from the other side.
I mean, there's tables in front of the door.
I know, but you can still hear noise if there's
We had kind of jammed the hallway full, so for us to get to there, we would have had to have cleared it out.
But you pretty much plugged the hallway.
Oh, I thought we just barricaded the door, not the entire hall.
No, like the
We
tables are
took-
10 feet long and 5 feet wide. Like you have to
Oh,
turn
okay.
them sideways.
Yeah,
and
we
ram
just
them down the
tilted
hallway
them
with the door.
sideways. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I would rip them out and then let Virgil
And then what?
check. You want to check for sounds?
Yeah, I just want to do a perception to see if I can hear anything coming from in that room.
Sure.
I don't hear shit. Some
So
like
you-
gunk from the boss fight still in my ears.
Sounds
Go
pretty
for it.
quiet.
Goes with my eyes. Okay, stealth attempt to open the door quietly. After all that clutter of banging of tables and shit. That's more like it. 28.
Okay.
As I creak it open, I don't want to see. I'm not going to open the door the whole way. 'Cause which way does this open? Does it open from the top or from the bottom?
It.
Which one
Top
of the?
or the bottom? It pulls in towards you.
Oh yeah, but if I was to look in, is it pulling in from the south wall or from the north wall?
From
Would
the
I see
wall.
purple first or would I see blue?
You would see the orange and purple first.
Okay. As soon as I see them and make an observation, what do they look like? Like literally through the thinnest of cracks.
They look the same, but they're sort of milling around. Tugging at like the really ancient sheets on the bed.
I'm gonna just close the door again and just go back to talk and just signal in hand language, sign language. Don't think they're going to get any better.
Ah,
I'll signal
that's
back.
me being frustrated.
I expected them to be dead.
Very much not so. do we put them out of their misery?
Are you guys still talking in sign language?
Yes.
Oh.
I would reply, just leave them.
Okay. In that case, I leave the door shut and push a table back in the way and carry on. Let's get out of here.
Those doors would all have opened after the fight anyway.
Come on, Fuzzy.
I mean,
Hey, look, Eventide's just here chilling the whole time.
yeah.
So getting back outside, it's still a relatively clear day, but it is starting to cloud overhead. There's a bit of a nip in the breeze coming across the island, but otherwise it seems fairly peaceful. There's no real sound other than the creatures of the forest, birds here and there chirping, that sort of thing.
Now that the creature is gone, we should see if the minds of those girls are still gone.
It's 4 girls, 2 guys.
Oh,
Yeah, men and women, because he wanted them to be able to breed and
just
make.
leave one of each, yeah.
Yeah.
For the record, he was 5 souls away.
Aww,
Breaking
poor
free.
thing.
We could have done it, guys.
I know.
With
We
our
screwed it all
sacrifice.
up.
Those 3 things you left in the room would have been 3 of them. And if you brought anything else into the room with you, it very easily could have happened that it broke out.
Mm.
The 3 things in the room with us.
The 3 that you guys just left,
Yeah.
like,
Gotcha.
they technically still have souls, even if they're corrupted.
Hmm.
That would have qualified as sacrifices.
Mm-hmm.
The captain would have been another. When.
And there was other stuff that you might have run into, which could have gotten you even closer.
If he'd broken free, would we be fighting him at full strength, or would he just be like, "Peace out, bitches. I'll see you later"?
He would have been doing his absolute best to absolutely destroy you with his full strength. And then
Okay.
if it went badly, he would have been piecing out.
Okay.
Neat.
We've prevented a future problem by dealing with it today.
By angering its dad. Yeah, however long it takes to get back to the...
It's just like 15 minutes up the pathway so far.
Yep.
That gem thing we needed for the door and the prison all the way back was not in amongst the stuff we found, right?
No, that's where we will need to go after... Oh,
She means the dragon stuff.
right. That reminded me, we need proof of this thing being dead.
It had horns.
No, it melted.
It dissolved into goo.
Okay.
Go
Did
back and
Vaughn
put some
survive?
goo in a vial or something.
I mean-
Well, we're about to have 8 witnesses that all say they feel so much better.
Maybe. They just might be too far and gone.
Mm-hmm.
So was the only thing left of this creature was the goop?
Yep.
Okay. I'd hope like the horns or something had survived, because that's.
Well, Glimmer drew a picture, but I
Yeah,
don't
I
think
did.
that would count.
I mean, there was vials that we could take.
Mm-hmm. Put some
Yeah,
goo in.
In the main room there was a bunch of different bottles, but most of them were emptier and stuff in them was...
All right, then I will go back and do that.
Is it worth sketching the runes that were on the walls?
The arcane runes.
That were on the walls in his room?
Yeah, the runes, I mean, I didn't, but I'm guessing they're just,
They're pretty standard
abjuration,
Oh, okay.
like, spell stuff.
And the chains wouldn't be a good thing either.
Well, they
because they
mostly
were falling
disappeared.
apart. Yeah.
Those dissipated too, though, as well.
It's okay.
Oh, so what do we have for proof? Other than Withers. Withers is an excellent character witness for this.
Big question. Is he just
Uh-oh.
kind of following us, or does he know where we're going and he's just going to teleport there?
No, he's following you.
I've been having him stay with
He's
me.
pretty consistently about 10 feet away from Torque at all times.
As we're walking along, I'm occasionally sniffing him. He's weird.
He smells very dry.
Interesting.
Is he walking or floating?
He's walking. It's possible to tell what he might have been originally. Looks like a desiccated, almost mummified kind of body that's animate.
We
Some kind of humanoid.
Good old Jurgle.
I was going to say, does he have a gold face jewelry?
No.
This is not the undead you're thinking of.
This is not Withers.
It's not Jurgle.
And now you're having to make me come up with a personality for a creature I was not planning to.
You've got time.
You've got till next week.
We have a long time because we're gonna be on a ship for a while.
Yeah, because we get to chat to him, so we can develop it as we
So
go.
yeah, the answer, Arlie, when I squirreled away, was that no. The Sahagwin said if we come back to their place, which was, I know it was a week that you were gone because we're like, oh, we need water breathing. Oh wait.
Yes. Okay.
And they had like gems that were infused because the area we were in was the manifest zone for the Aryan, and so we will have to go down and get these gems off of this creature that can end the world.
Oh, okay. So that's something we still need to do.
Correct.
Alright.
Which I think was several weeks on a boat after this.
Oh, okay. So it's still somewhere we need to get to.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
But we need proof that we have killed this thing.
No, we can do the gems regardless, but they just said they would give us a reward.
I know, but I don't know how we're going to prove it.
Yeah. We'll give it our best shot with the goop and
Yep.
the drawing.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, 15 minutes or whatever, get back to the people. Are they still cowering there?
They're not cowering anymore, but they look very confused, and they're also still seem to be out of their heads. Not entirely there, but it's not the same as it was before.
I'm
They're
going
sort of
to like
confused and clinging to each other.
I'm going to like go up for the group and like just gently put my arm around one of them and try and lead them away from that spot and see if they want to go back to it again.
They kind of flinch away from the touch, but they're willing to be led.
So they're no longer feeling...
Nothing's compelling them back to where they were.
Okay, I just turn back to the group and go, I think they're ready to leave now.
Genevieve, we are here on behalf of your family.
You see a moment of awareness flash over her, but it's gone almost before she can respond.
Torque, do you have her ring?
Yes. He'll
Maybe this could help.
hand it to you.
I'll take her hand and like put her ring on.
She looks down at what you're doing in confusion, but then like clasps the hand over the ring and goes back to being confused, but she's holding onto the ring.
Okay.
Oh.
So you get the impression she's in there somewhere. It's just
Mm-hmm.
she's been torn apart inside somehow.
Yep. And I'll like keep her hand and start to lead her off. Doing maybe singing or like humming a tune or something to try to keep her calm. Oh. Okay, I can do that the next long rest. Can't do anything.
Yeah, I was just looking to see if I had that available.
Yeah, I have it. I just don't have it prepared.
Yeah.
Restoration's not quite enough, but anything higher than that will work to get their minds back.
I can only do just 3 a day, 2 a day. Okay.
Torque only knows one way to remove a curse.
Kill it.
Smash is not
Yes.
always the solution.
Yes, it is.
Well, they're not cursed anymore. They're dead,
Yep.
Exactly.
but not cursed.
Yeah, I don't think I can help you with those. I think I just have Luster Restoration.
It's okay. I have removed curse, so that's all we need.
Cool.
So on that, the island seems fairly tranquil for whatever reason, even though it seems like there's gathering storm overhead, possibly, because it's continuing to get a little bit darker as time goes on, with the crowds, with the clouds growing. But it's not like a threatening level of storm. It just seems like it's time for it to rain.
I don't know how much time it would take, but let's at least get these people and some things back to the boat. If we have time, perhaps we could go to the other ships. But otherwise, if there is no danger, we can always come back in the morning.
Sounds good to me.
So you're heading back to the beach. If you're heading back
Yep.
to the beach, everyone roll me a d12. Still reliably rolling on 11 or 12 every time.
To be fair, every time, that's only 2 for 2.
I'm going back to my last campaign too.
Well, Torque wasn't in that campaign, so ha!
As you guys are walking down through the trail, you do come across a couple of the devolved human types, but when they see you, they hiss and then run off into the jungle.
Good.
And nothing else seems to happen.
Depending on how long we're walking, I might have to stop and recast the floating disc. Or if it really comes down to it, I can use a scroll for it, but...
How long does it last? Like an hour? Or
An hour.
You can get to the beach in about an hour.
Okay.
But I'll probably turn back to dog form right before we get back to the beach.
So the beach seems pretty peaceful. Still those bodies laying around where you killed kill a bunch of those creatures, but other than that, it's nice.
Did we have boats? Like the rowboats or
the
whatever?
The boat went back to the, like they dropped you off, but they went back to the ship because they didn't want to risk losing it.
Mm-hmm.
But you can send a signal to them from here in any way you can think of, and they'll come back in to get you.
About how far away is it?
They're about 500 feet out.
Okay. About 500 feet or 500 feet?
If you want to wait out a little bit, you can guarantee it's 500 feet. Like I said, it is a really shallow beach.
Okay, I lead Genevieve into the water a little bit. And I say, I'll be back with a boat. Hold on. And I use my cloak to cast Dimension Door and take her with me.
The crew on the deck are very surprised to see you suddenly appear in the middle of them with someone who's fairly disheveled and not very smelling very good.
Captain? Or is Jacinth back here as well? Or was she just on the beach?
Jacinth is somewhere down below sulking.
Okay.
Probably. Mostly because I don't want to deal with Jacinth anymore.
That's fine.
The captain comes out pretty quickly.
This is the young matron we came to escort home. There are others on the beach that we'll be taking with us, and they will need some help. They're not all with us yet, though we can fix them.
If you think they won't be dangerous, we can keep them comfortable at least.
I can have them all well and better in a few days.
Good enough. Do you need anything?
Well, if I'm not sure about, well, I'll druidcraft to check the weather. Are we like clear to like stay on the boat tonight or whatever?
It's going to rain pretty heavily, but it's just like a heavy rainstorm. It
Okay.
doesn't seem like it's going to be thundering or anything like that, or heavy winds.
Yeah. We'll likely stay here one additional evening if that's okay. We found one place, and there's one other vessel we'd like to look at, but the daylight seems to be not in our favor.
Good enough. It's been quiet here, so everything seems to be going okay.
I don't believe there will be any more rumors that this is a cursed island anymore.
That would be advantageous, but I'm not going to take your word for it just because I'd rather be prepared in case anything goes wrong. Not that I don't believe you, it's just I'd rather be a pessimist and be correct than hopeful
Well,
and be
as you can
caught
see,
off guard.
as you can see, this thing was down below. I pull up my picture,
God.
and then I pull up the vial and I say, "Now it's mine."
Like I said, it's not that I don't believe you, it's that I'd rather be prepared in case everything goes south again, rather than being caught with my pants down.
Very well. If we could get our friends on here, that would be quite helpful.
And she turns, lets out a sharp whistle, and starts pointing, and people start rushing over to get the boats off to go back into shore.
Oh yeah. Actually, hold on. How's the? Oh, I think because
You're outside of 100 feet of it, the spell immediately ends.
Yeah.
And also, it can only go. It has to stay within some range of you, and it can't go on an elevation of more than so far either. So how are we getting it on this ship?
Well, Torque is gonna carry it on the bottom of the ocean or something.
Hmm.
You think ships can't carry cargo?
No, but how do you load it onto the ship?
Do you think ships can't load cargo?
I was about to say ropes.
It's gonna have to
Do you,
be because
do you
because
think
this
the
thing-
guy that picked it up and put it on the tensor's disc can't pick it up and put it on a boat?
I don't think. Yeah, true. Okay, fair enough. It's just it's more the case of the elevation of getting it from a.
That's only if it's on the disc.
Yeah, it's more the fact we can't put it on a small rowboat that goes to the ship
Why not?
because it would be too heavy for the rowboat.
How
Depends
do you
on
think
the
ships load
rowboat.
cargo?
Torque is heavier than that, I think.
These aren't tiny rowboats. These are like 4-man
Oh, okay.
skiffs plus
Fair
cargo
enough.
load.
Fair enough. I was thinking they were like the small like 4-man rowboats.
2 people canoe or whatever.
No, 4-man rowboats.
No, a lot of ports you don't even have like
A
a dock you can do.
dinghy.
You have to pull stuff off into the skiffs and load, they get skiffs to go in.
Okay. I was just sat there like, please don't tell me we have to leave this thing behind because I'd be gutted.
It's always the funniest thing to do to your players. Here's a 20-foot gold-encrusted, gem-encrusted statue that you can't take with you. Suck it. Then your players spend all of their time figuring out a way to get around that and take it with them.
I'll be the negotiator. I'll settle for 7.
Nope, needs to be 9.
Is there a specific reason you need level 9?
I want to turn into a killer whale when we go to the place underwater.
Oh god.
You don't even know if you're ready to go to the place underwater.
I know.
There's underwater things you can turn into that are just fine too.
Yeah, no,
There are
it's totally fine. I just
Oh.
saw killer whale and I was like, that'd be so cool.
Well, guess what? You
Yeah.
now have seen a killer whale, and you can turn into the cursed one.
Speaking
Yes.
of underwater, Ali, there is
the
a
one
level.
that-
Sorry.
The whale you guys fought was not an orca. That was more like a horribly distorted sperm whale.
Oh.
And is definitely not going to be small enough to qualify for level 9 wild shape.
Yeah. It's not a
Oh.
CR3. Damn.
In the party inventory, there's a leather armor that has a swim speed bonus, but it's also +1 AC over regular studded. I don't know if it's in the interest to you.
Maybe. I
Yes,
don't
sir.
know.
Because nobody's claimed it yet, but we were trying to figure out who'd want it.
Do you know how to get to party inventory now? Because that's a thing in like the character sheets now.
Oh, is it in the character sheet?
So yeah,
now?
if you go to
Yeah.
inventory, there's a new tab that's like my inventory and party inventory.
Oh, yeah. I didn't even notice that there.
Mhm. It started
Wow.
like 2 weeks ago or something.
Yeah. I was
Okay.
going to say, we've got a lot of stuff now. We might want to start thinking like who wants to have what and where.
Okay.
Might
Well,
also
at this
start
point,
selling stuff off too.
and at this point, like 80% of what's in that tab hasn't been technically identified yet.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. That's fair too.
Sorry, I can do that tonight.
I'll give you this, Arlie. That whale you fought is a CR4. If you can get to a point where you can do CR4 wild shape, you can turn into that thing.
All right, level 12.
We'll just have to
Let's
remember.
go. All right, cool. Cool.
Which is probably too much, but who cares? On that, you guys should be able to get everyone transferred to the ship just fine.
How does the crew react to withers?
they are freaked out and stay well away from him. But if the captain's willing to accept it and you all seem to be in control of it, they're willing to let it go. It's not the craziest thing they've seen you all do.
Still remember when we first got in a fight and the dog suddenly became another animal. I think it was a lion. Alright, so we were staying here another night for... Why? I'm sorry.
Because there's another ship that has loot. Technically two. Just since old boat.
Oh, that had shipwrecked?
Could have something, and then there was...
The last harpoon, I think, was the...
Yes, the last harpoon. It was like 100 years ago or something.
20.
So we've got to go find a couple of wrecks that are ashore?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Is
you can
anything
see
else...
them both from the beach where you were on.
Is anything else going to happen on this day?
On this day, no, and it's a long rest, and you guys can all level up to level 6.
Cool. I was just about to look to see if I would prepare anything different.
Well, hold on. Let me check to see if I can actually do this. Actually, I can. Just since I have the third level spell slots that I didn't use, I have a wizard feature at level 5 called Memorize Spell that lets me switch out a +1 plus wizard spell with another one, and I'm going to switch out a level 3 spell so I can at least cure Genevieve and like one other person.
Oh, nice.
With Remove Curse.
Good.
Before the long rest starts.
Yeah, when they come to, once the spell takes effect, they're very horrified by what they've been through, but like in a way that like they're able to tell who they are, and accept that they've been rescued and all that sort of stuff, and they're really unhappy about what's they've had to go through, but they're very thankful that they've been rescued. They're still trying to come to terms with what happened, but
Hey, I now have a +7 in investigation.
Level 6. Oh, I got a thing.
Hang on. It is in
Sure.
which do you prefer for finding traps? Is it investigation or perception?
it's usually investigation.
Okay, cool. I've got the right one then. It was my expertise.
It comes down to like exactly what you're talking about. Like you're casting your eyes over like a wide expanse looking for pit traps or something like that. That might be perception. But if you're like checking a door for traps or a window or a desk or something like that, then that's going to be investigation.
Awesome.
It's
I
wide
had
scale,
to
it's
choose
perception.
because one of my two expertises was going to be acrobatics, so I just needed to pick one of the other two was going to be either investigation or perception. So I went with investigation.
My wild shape attacks can be radiant now. Yay.
Nice. What else did I get at level 6? Did I get anything else at level 6?
And now Torque's fighting style completely changes.
How so?
So now he has elemental cleaver and can start chucking his hammer.
Nice. You're gonna go full Thor.
Guys, bad enough when you were all melee, and now you're going to be doing that at range.
Yeah, the only thing I got this level was my expertise. Level 6 for rogues is a little missing. Whereas next level you get like +1 on your dice on your sneak attack, evasion, and reliable talent all at once. So like the minimum I can now, like from next level, the minimum I can roll on a stealth check is a 20. 17 on investigation.
spells I took on my template character.
That's something D&D Beyond hasn't quite figured out yet with rogues. That if you roll a 1 to 9 on their dice roller, when you have reliable talent and it's a talent you have proficiency in, that it doesn't automatically just up it to a 10.
Arlie, do you get Dispel Magic as a spell as a druid?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Is it usually a 3rd level spell? Oh, I do. I do, actually.
Okay. I'm just trying to get an idea of like what spells would be useful and not.
The thing about that, though, is I don't get that as a thing I can cast in
Shift.
form.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'd have to be goblin form to use it.
Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah, I'll just go ahead and pick it up. So that's 1. And the second one.
I need to remember I can do conjure animals in form, though. I haven't used that yet.
Almost 3rd level spells are actually where I want a lot of them.
Mm-hmm.
Just quickly double check. Is the rest of the night now just sorting out leveling up and such, or is there more gameplay after this?
It's more leveling up, and then we might do some stuff with you guys going back for the
Okay,
crash
cool.
chips.
Cool. Oh, am I right to just quickly take a break while people are sorting levels and such out?
Yeah, let's take a 5-minute break. And...
Yeah, I don't know how long. Like, I know the casters usually need a bit longer than say with melee. It's dead simple. You level up and that's it. Right, back in 5.
Ooh, I can prepare Gust of Wind, and it'll never be needed again.
exists?
Yeah, because all he did was say that we could move the stuff to our new location, he would protect it there. We're eventually going to want to use the items, so we're going to have the same problem just in our house instead of his.
We'll work this out. Just give me time.
What was the stuff that he was protecting?
Ring
Yeah,
of
it-
Other than the dagger.
Ring of Protection, Wand of Magic Missiles, Scrolls, Twilight's Fang Dagger, some pearls and gold.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Serious question.
Serious answer.
Do you think he could tell the difference between that and something that looked like it?
I mean, considering it's like his sole purpose to guard those, and he is
Yeah, he-
intelligent.
He's an undead charged with keeping track of them. I'm pretty sure he could tell the difference.
Okay, I'm just thinking like if a ring of protection could look like any other ring.
Well, he, also spent, what, hundreds of years with these items?
The ring was locked in a chest. Like the dagger and the wand, probably harder to dupe, but the ring, at least.
Who says he couldn't open the chest?
Yeah.
True.
The chest wasn't locked.
What business did he have to open the chest, though?
To ensure that they were still there.
Nobody's been in or out of the room. He's like, just open it. Yeah. He's like when a kid gets their first mobile phone and they're just looking at it every 2 minutes to see if they get a text.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is wrong with you?
You put your hand near his claws, or her claws.
Grabbed on him, launched down. Ah! Full bite.
Yep, sounds about right for a cat.
Alright.
I mean, do we need immediate access to them now?
No.
Then it's a problem for later.
So you're heading to the shore?
Search the ships.
Unless, like, any of this other stuff anybody immediately wants, I guess.
I mean, some of it would be nice, but I don't think it's like end of the world. Absolutely need it right now.
Well, I certainly think, like, the cloak of protection on either Lyra or Tor could be very, very useful, considering they're taking the majority of the blows.
Well, yeah, it could be useful, but I'm saying, like, we don't have to have it right now.
Okay. But it doesn't
Yeah.
require, those don't require attunement, that's what I mean. It's like a pick up and take thing.
Let's see if we get more loot, and we can worry about loot after.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking what we have here, in case we come into an encounter, it wouldn't hurt to load our odds in our favor if we can. Anyway, let's go check out this shipwreck.
We're going for the last harpoon.
Last harpoon first, okay.
Okay.
Which ship was that?
The
That's
one
the
that,
20-year-old one.
yeah.
The 20-year-old one. Okay.
The original wreck.
Woof, woof.
And it was supposed to have some kind of treasure on it. That's on the, I can't remember which side of the beach I said it was on. I think it was the southern side.
There's a golden harp that's been mysteriously missing.
Did we ever find out, or did she ever say in passing, what Jacinth wanted in the lab?
Oh, what she
Nope.
was looking for?
just said treasure.
May not have been anything specific. Like, could be, but she could have just heard that there was incredible treasure. Maybe she killed what's his face.
Somehow doubt it.
The wreck of the last harpoon is really easy to see because the half of the ship is sticking up out of the sand, pretty much. The Dulcimer is more smashed to pieces and on the other end of the beach. So it's probably taking a little bit more digging around to find anything there. But last harpoon's easy to spot.
Is the last harpoon like mostly intact and just like big hole?
No,
on
it's very
the
much
beach?
destroyed. But like, imagine like if you cut like the ship, broke the ship in half, and then took a front half of the ship and then just like plopped it in the sand, so his bowsprit was pointing straight up. That's kind of what you've got.
Okay. Is both halves of it there, or just the
Just one half.
Okay. Cool.
And I don't have a special map for either of these, so we'll just use the beach map here.
That works. Ow, I rubbed my eye too hard.
So the ship's there. There's a couple of holes in the hull. You can see a couple of entryways on the what would have been the deck itself, though you have to climb up a little bit to get to them. But it looks like it would be scalable too. It's not in good shape. It's in heavy disrepair, so it's easy to climb around on it.
Squirrel away in and start looking around in there. Not literally squirrel, but you know.
I mean,
You could.
I could. That's why I felt like it was important to delineate that I'm not literally squirreling right now.
Do we want to roll a detect magic for this area while we're here?
Spells blocked by 1 foot of stone, dirt, or wood. So I don't know how thick these are, but I can.
Probably best wait until we're inside.
Yeah.
I meant once
the
we're
hull of the
inside.
ship's probably like a foot thick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I meant once we're inside the half that's alive. Sorry, existing.
Just, I hope the ship's not alive.
I was
Shit.
going to say that was the wrong terminology.
Ideas.
I'm suddenly worried.
DM's going to make us a living ship at the end of this.
One moment, I have to come up with something.
Yeah, so like I go in, start sniffing around.
You find a
looking
chest,
for
you pick it up, and a
interesting
voice
stuff.
goes, "Put it back."
Well, which way are you going in? Like, you're trying to open up one of the passages in from the what would have been the deck, or are you going in through one of the holes in the hull?
One of the holes in the hull.
Okay, well, there's... And just, like, going straight in? It's not empty.
Oh, what is in there?
You see a simian-like creature, a lot like the other ones that you've seen around, but he's wearing the remains of what looks like a thick captain's coat that still manages to hang on him. And he's staring at you as you peek around the corner, and he hisses.
I
You get another hiss.
like look over my shoulder. Is like I think either one of those monkey undead things took the captain's coat, or the captain was turned into a monkey undead thing.
The second one, dear.
I mean, it could be either. It's possible. He's not happy we're here.
Okay. Can we make them leave without... That hasn't really worked well so far, so...
I could try and encourage him to leave.
Okay. I will poke my head in and do a minor illusion to create like fireworky things.
I'll make sure that the opening to get out is clear for it.
Okay.
I was hoping we'd kill him and take his coat.
Why do you want a captain's coat?
Yeah, if you backed out of there, then it freaks out and starts sprinting out of the place when it starts exploding around him. It
Okay,
tears off into the jungle.
Do
cool.
you not want a captain's coat?
A really
Woof.
filthy and broken down captain's coat.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
never mind then.
I stroke my very fine wolf pelt.
Like, this guy's been wearing that coat for 20 plus years,
Yeah.
running around in the jungle and doing whatever you can imagine, and it hasn't fallen completely apart yet.
Yep, so I'll go back into looking around and sniffing and seeing if there's anything interesting in the area. There.
You're searching, you can give me a investigation check.
Cool. Ooh, I have massive pluses to that.
I will guide you.
Okay. Oh my god.
I see you'll really need it, and it'll be useful.
Yeah. Hey, a 6.
I was gonna say,
I
do you want assistance with that? Because I have both proficiency and
late.
expertise. But don't mind.
I trotted it in there.
The deck's all weird at an angle, and you're not really sure what's going on. You can't really find anything.
It's really disorienting in here, guys. Probably want to come in. It's
I
weird.
will use a charge of the wand and to cast detect magic.
I thought you
don't
meant the magic
detect-
missile one for a second. I was like, what?
I mean, maybe. You don't detect any magic.
Okay, that's fine. I'll just keep it on for a while or whatever. It's the last 10 minutes or something.
So since it's vertical, does there seem to be like any way to traverse up at all?
Yeah, like, it's at an angle, but you could definitely, like, there's enough stuff piled all over the place with timbers and everything like that. You could easily clamber around.
Okay. I think I'm clambering around. Yeah, I'm gonna shift to cat form, so I'm smaller and I have a climb speed, which the dog does not. Keep searching around, I guess, rutting through stuff.
Hold
There's
on,
actually-
let me help you. I have a keen eye for a bargain.
Ah,
It's actually incorrect. A little ways in, you do manage to pick up a signal of something magical.
Mm.
It's underneath the floorboards somewhere, up near the top end of the ship, so it's a little difficult to get to, but you know where you're looking at least.
Yes, I see something glinting that way.
okay. Try to head that way as best they can.
Yeah, like in general, I'll head towards that direction. However, we can get through to there, and if there's something clearly valuable, I guess, or looks special or something, keep an eye out for
Well,
that.
there's something, but it's underneath the floorboards, and there's no
Oh.
immediate obvious way to get to it.
Not an obvious.
Maybe get Torque up here to bash open the floorboards?
Yeah, I'll send a message, cantrip, to Torque, or first Torque, then Lyra. I need one of you up here. There's something under the floorboards, and we can't get it open. Please.
Torque will come up just to Torque smash.
Right there.
And he'll just double overhead smash the ground with his small.
This is where we find out there was a trap.
I know.
I need you to give me a damage roll.
$20 total.
I saw the one. I was like, oh my god. Ah, you're muted.
Torque's hammer smashes down just enough to break the surface of the smuggler's hold, but not enough to smash through into what it might be holding.
Oh, good.
I set the damage level at 20 damage.
So almost too much. Amazing.
So yeah, you can open that up, pull out the pieces of broken wood and everything like that, once you've got that cleared. And there's a whole bunch of clay pots in there. And one of those pots is glowing, the biggest one.
Mm. Magical pot.
It's more than what's in the pot.
Isn't it
glowing.
always?
Okay, I was gonna say, oh man, I could use something that makes some mayonnaise.
That is a jug, not a pot.
Hmm.
It appears to be in here, and I'll pull out the pot. What is in the pot?
If you pop the lid, it's a greasy-looking, almost like fatty substance, which has a really wickedly strong aroma.
What kind of magic is it giving off?
Indeterminate?
Mystery magic.
It doesn't look like it's the result of an effect. It looks like it's something inherent to the material.
I put the lid back on and hand it to Torque. And see, don't touch it until we find out what it is.
It is not sovereign glue. So dump this in chat. There's a total of 16 different jars, pots.
Oh.
And it's the ambergris that's magical.
That makes sense. Yay.
Ew, Aboleth oil.
Ugh. Okay. Do you see anything else interesting around Glimmer?
Not magical.
Should we keep climbing through the wreckage?
Oh, sure. I'll look around to see if there's anything else of value.
Give me another investigation check. Either one of you.
Not gonna use guidance.
I'm not assisting.
I was going to
Goes
say,
up.
do you want me to give an investigation check this time?
Did you
If
come
you're-
in?
I've been following you guys, yes.
Yeah, if
Okay.
if you want, I can assist. Either way, I have a +7.
I have a +7 as well.
So go ahead and roll it, and I'll assist you.
That assistance would be very useful.
Oh my goodness.
Not much better.
Wow.
This is
much
the
better.
easy part. You don't see anything else in this playing. It looks like a wreck.
Hmm.
Okay. I don't see anything, unless I'm missing it, Virgil.
I still feel like my sight senses have been dulled from yesterday's encounter. There may still be some debris in my olfactory senses.
You have olfactory senses?
Of course, how else do we smell trouble?
You smell? Wait. What?
No, I'm sorry, did you say I smell? That was rude of you.
I mean, you don't have a scent, but you have the ability to smell things, is what I'm saying.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh. Interesting.
It'd be a bit crap if we couldn't.
So, we're done in here then, Glimmer?
As far as I can see.
Okay. I am going to try to jump up on Torque's shoulders. Like, just sit on his shoulders as he goes down if I can.
Yeah, and start to carry these jars out.
Did we empty the bag of holding of books last night?
I certainly wouldn't have.
It's Torque's bag.
No.
So we can't put anything in it.
I mean, I can always just summon a floating disc.
Like, they're not huge jars. Like, all the jars are probably about the size of, like, a jar of jam or something.
Oh, okay. I was thinking more like a mason jar, less like a jam jar.
Cool.
Then I don't know if there was anything worth looking at the other one or not.
I could always just check.
Okay, then let's do that. There's no material.
Okay, the site at the other end of the beach with the dulcimer, it's not like the last harpoon where there was a very obvious piece of a ship sticking out. There's just debris scattered all over the beach. It's like there's half of a mast with some sail tattered hanging off of it. There's chunks of decking. There's nothing that looks recognizable as a piece of like a distinct piece of a ship. You could maybe try and guess what certain pieces are part of, but nothing that's like, there's no place to check inside of a room or something like that. It's all just random debris. But if you wanted to search it, you can give me either a perception or a investigation check. Whoever wanted to be in charge of that.
I'll investigate. Give myself guidance.
I will assist you.
Do you have?
I do.
Okay.
Hey. As you guys are searching, I'm gonna say to Torque, it's like, it's strange that the newer wreck is in worse shape.
Awful. 19.
$19 is awful after the 2 rolls I did.
He rolled like a 7, I think.
mean, no, I rolled 2 11s.
Oh, okay.
A 1 on my guidance.
Yeah.
You don't notice much of value in the actual wreckage of the ship itself. It's all just scattered garbage. But you do notice off in the edge near the jungle, there is what looks like a pit that's, for some reason, open.
A what that looks open?
A pit.
Pit?
Yeah, like a big hole in the ground.
Okay. I was just...
I will go and see the hole in the ground.
Okay, it's about 10 feet deep, and the bottom is covered in spikes. And on the spikes, there is a dead body. Looks like it's been dead for probably about a month. So it's desiccated and rotting, but lying there.
It's still fleshy.
Probably one of the people who crashed with the dulcimer.
Don't know what to do with this.
Anything magical on them?
Well,
Would your tech magic still be active?
no, I'm gonna do something else.
I'm just asking, Glimmer, that's all.
No, but hold on. I think I can bring it up to us. And I want to cast a levitate on that body.
Okay. I don't know what I'd be rolling a DC for.
Oh, it's a con if it is actually.
Look, it pops up. Cast Levitate, con DC 16. I'm like, it's a dead body.
Sure,
Yeah.
but I mean, this is my
Yeah.
mechanical way to say I want to lift this thing out.
I think the game log just does it when you hit the cast.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's only been seen in the DC recently. I think it's one of the newer changes they made.
Yeah.
Which is it's funny in this specific case. Yeah, it starts to lift up. As it does, something starts to emanate out of the corpse, like some kind of weird mist, and it coalesces into the image of a person who then starts screaming at you, "Bring me Jacinth Deepwater!
Oh no.
Bring me the coward!"
What do you need? That
Jacinth, I need her head. She left us here. She betrayed us.
Oh.
What do you mean betrayed?
The ship was attacked. We crashed here. She drank some kind of potion and vanished, and tried to save herself, abandoning all the rest of her crew to our fates.
And you need her to come to you.
I want her dead for abandoning us.
Who is with me right now? Like, I think Dell was.
I'm assuming me and Torque went
Or
with you.
Torque, I know
'cause he
had
was
to, yeah,
helping
'cause
you.
he helped.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm still riding on his shoulder as long as he hasn't thrown me off. If you've thrown me off, then that's fine. But
Yeah, I'm
No, I
I'm
don't.
here just, like
Okay.
observing and trying to spot
Yeah.
things.
If your spirit can come with your body, then
we can take you to her.
I feel like you are quite lucky right now, and that we know where she is.
Bring her to me.
Can we not bring you to her? Is that not an option?
No.
I'm just looking very confused now.
The NPCs just look at you guys and just say, no. It's very free.
Okay, stay here.
Stay here because where else is it gonna go?
So, actually, what I'm gonna do with... Did I prepare it? No, I didn't. I did not
Oh,
prepare that spell. Never mind.
what were you gonna do? I'm
I was
curious.
gonna
now.
cast Ascending spell to Jacinth to come to the beach and help us look.
Oh. Yeah.
But
Like-
Okay.
We can send the big uns to get her.
the what?
Big uns? Like,
Okay.
I paw at Torque's shoulder and look at Lyra.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah. That, however, we can do it, but
Jason will wind back at you with the setting, but then she'll eventually make.
no,
a
I didn't actually like prepare the. Well, I can take a short rest, then I'm gonna do that. Okay, screw it. Like,
Yeah.
Okay. then yeah, she'll whine about it, but she'll get onto a skiff and come into shore.
Mm-hmm.
While Glimmer is doing the short rest, I'm gonna like hop off of Torque's shoulder and just like paw at the mist a little bit, like just like, you know, what is this?
Sending. Okay, spell use.
Curious.
So what were you pawing at, Arlie?
The mist from the body.
No, it's a ghost.
Oh, well, yeah, nonetheless, I'm gonna like kind of just like gently paw at it, like
It's hissing at you and backing away as you approach it.
I hiss back and back away.
She
Everything's hissing
is.
at you guys lately.
She is coming.
I love
There's-
that it was like, bring me her head, and then waits patiently for an hour while he short rests.
He's dead. He doesn't have anything to kill time
Nothing
away.
better to do at this time, right?
So I'll like lower the body again.
Okay, it'll patiently wait then.
Sure. She is coming to us, but I don't know if like we're going to pretend as if we're looking around. We brought her here to ask for her help.
You put the body back down, and he just dissolves into nothingness.
Okay.
Mm,
That I was just gonna say like hide or something. Like
yeah.
I'm gonna have to go in the next 10 or so minutes. I'm really struggling here.
Yeah.
We're gonna finish this up, and then we'll be done.
Okay, okay.
And yet, Jason's stomping across the breach towards you guys because you're pretty easy to spot after an hour.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually gets close enough. What is it?
Well, we looked at the last harpoon and did our best, but this is your ship. You tell us if something is worthwhile here. Though it looked like some of your companions possibly drug some things inland. Kind of gesturing the direction of the pit.
Okay. She'll humph and walk off in that direction. As she nears the pit, Maximilian reincorporates, screams at her, and attacks her. And Jason screams and tries to run away. Are you doing anything to help her?
No.
Oh my goodness, look out!
I would like to grab her to stop her.
She's not going to get far enough away for you to be able to grab her. So yeah, Maximilian kills Jason. Then his ghost seems to calm down quite a bit.
Please change your
And-
party alignment to evil.
Do you feel better now?
He looks at the rest of the party and just says, "Please return my body to my house mausoleum."
What's your house?
He says, "My name is Maximilian Sidro."
Look at Glimmer
They're
like
a big family at Woodside.
look at Glimmer like we can do that, right?
Don't see why not.
Look. What do we do with her body?
Oh, I need to... Okay. And I have to freaking use another spell slot to levitate this stupid body.
You don't
Oh,
need to
yeah, we
use a
could
spell
throw it in
slot.
the
I was
hole.
gonna say I can chuck it in the pit.
Yeah.
I would check it for goodies first.
The dead body. I was lifting
I'm talking
it
about
up the
Jason.
pit.
Yeah, we're
Oh.
talking about Jason.
Got
Does
it.
anybody have enemy dead?
was really thinking about taking Speak of Dead, but I didn't.
Suddenly, a changeling necromancer appears out of nowhere.
Alright. Guess we're taking them both back to the ship then.
I think they were talking about throwing Jason into the pit.
Yes, Pork and I were. I think Glimmer intended to bring her back. So I was like,
Why?
fine.
No, just the Maximilian guy. That's the one.
Yeah, we don't care.
Oh.
She can go yeet.
Okay. I thought you were going to bring her back too. Okay.
I mean,
do
who
we
knows,
seriously
maybe
want to
Radix
throw
buy
her
us
in
a
the
boat.
pit?
I don't
Sorry,
know.
Radix, what was that?
Oh, I was about to say, who knows? Maybe her dad will buy us a boat or something. Like, they're rich too.
Can we Sparty kick her in?
I mean, she's laying on the ground, so
I
that's
know, but
kind of...
someone could hold them up and the other could just boot.
Great, now we're playing football with corpses.
She
Yeah.
was kind of a bitch, but
She abandoned her
Like,
crew.
if-
She
if-
broke
if-
the
if-
code.
If she ran towards us, well, if she was still alive before he could kill her, I was totally planning on accidentally nudging her into the pit.
not how I was expecting this to go, but fun.
What, did you
To be
think we'd
fair, you were
defend
going
her?
to weren't you going
I
to
didn't
kill her
expect
off?
you guys to even contact her.
Oh.
Wasn't she supposed to die as part of a lair action during the last boss fight?
I mean, possibly. Alright. Back to
We're
the
just
ship.
fixing we're just fixing what got broke with the retcon, that's all.
So, honestly, if we want to bring her back too, we can. If we want to chuck her in the pit, I will.
I was gonna say, yeah,
Just-
Torque could probably carry both bodies.
I
to be
mean,
honest.
it
Rather than burning slots is what I'm saying.
it was a failed endeavor, you know, and now we're just giving their family closure.
Yep.
And on Maximilian's body, that he does have a bunch of stuff,
Oh. Look at
which
that.
you can safely have without his spirit coming back for vengeance.
He's happy now.
Oh.
Or you could have just fought the ghost, but no, you fed Jason's to him.
She deserved it.
Mm-hmm.
It's a solution. After that, you guys can get the body on the ship. We'll get it stored away with like the shroud and stuff like that to keep it covered. And is there anything else you guys wanted to handle at the Lentil Island?
I don't think so.
No, I think not tonight.
Then
No.
the captain will unfurl sails and start making their way away from the
Didn't
island
we
back
have-
home.
Didn't we have a third wreck to look at?
No.
There was the wreck of her. There were two wrecks. There was the wreck of the ship that was half intact, and then there was the other wreck.
Mm-hmm.
And we checked both.
Yes.
Yep.
Just now.
Okay. I wasn't quite sure. And this is me starting to nod off, so
Yeah.
I didn't realize we'd
Yeah.
gone to the second ship.
Yep, that's where the ghost was.
Gotcha.
So we have some stuff to do on the way back, but we can do that in the next session.
Yep.
Cool.
Works.
Good night,
everybody. We're done.
All right. Cool. Really enjoyed that. That was a
An awful lot got done today.
devastating. Yeah, that was actually a pretty solid, lot happening game.
Yeah, I wanted to push a little bit just to get the wrecks done because now we can just write the island off and move on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Cool.
All right. Cool. We'll catch you guys next time. Thanks for
Alright,
being
see
Okay,
you later.
everyone. Good night.
Take care.
Good night.
Not at all. Alright. And with that, we'll flip over to this because we are done. That was a good session. Got to level up, which was amazing, because now I actually have my build coming online, because now I can use Elemental Cleaver to chuck my weapon. Get a little extra damage, an extra d6 on every hit. And more importantly, I can chuck my weapon and it comes back to me. So, we will see what happens when we leave the island next week. Tuesday will be raid night with Edamame Enterprise. And we just got Demencius last week, so we will probably be looking at either sorry, had to yawn. Probably be looking at either stepping into Mythic or doing a heroic re-clear. That'll probably depend on attendance. But that'll be Tuesday, and then Thursday is raiding with Relentless, and then we're back here again on Saturday. So, I will see you Tuesday at 9, and until then, as always, thanks for coming, thanks for hanging out, and have a great night.